edition, you guys. So all these books, the first editions, they call them identification points. You go into a book, you look at the copyright page, and for every book it's different. But here, it says, okay, first published in 1983. This is the 1983. This is the first edition. Sometimes it'll say that. That's called when it's stated, but this one does not state it. And then for the dust jacket, you're looking for prices as well. This is the first edition. It is, I'll show you guys the condition. It has, minimal wear. It does have some wear. All right, but it's a really nice copy. This collector, you guys can relate. He bought a lot of first edition books. He didn't read a lot of books. A lot of these books are unread. Let's start out easy. $65. Shipping's $10 flat to the U.S. $10 flat to the U.S. Right, $65 if you want that. All right, first edition. Any takers? Let me see. I don't see. Okay, who's taking that?
Tony 2
Tony 2 So Tony 2 that's Tony, the number 2, MIL. You got it. They're saying Grail got it. Yes. No, I have to take that back. Okay, you're gonna have to watch. But you can't. All right, I see Grail Keeper's Keys way in front of everybody. I had to do a review on that. All right, next book.
Can you say that again?
Grail _ Keepers _ Keys. Okay. Got it? Okay. Next book. Thank you so much, Patrick. All right, Deliverance. All right. We joke about this all the time. You guys have seen the movie. All right. This is a first edition. The dust jacket has been verified. It's the $5.95. Let me see if we can look at this copyright page together. All right, check this out. So this is stated. You see how it says first printing? You'll see a ton of copies that don't say that, all right? So this is the first printing. I mean, it has damage on the dust jacket. The book itself is in pretty dang good shape, all right? This is, like I said, this guy wasn't a heavy reader. These dust jackets, you guys, they get banged up. They also get lost, all right? Having the dust jacket is a huge deal in rare books. This one's another easy one. $45. $45. I'm trying to follow along as well. $45, right? 45 if you want that. All right. All right, when you see the claim.
Dirty South Slabs.
Dirty South Slabs. Hassan knows all about Deliverance, all right? He spends time with wild hogs. Well, thank you. Dirty South Slabs. Thank you, Hassan. All right. Here's an interesting set. Are you guys Eye of the World? You guys Eye of the World fans? I don't know. The Wheel of Time. Do you guys like that? If you do, this is a cool set. All right, it's a Robert Jordan set. So all 3 of these are unread. We got all 3 books here, and they're all unread, and they all are signed by Robert Jordan. I will say this. Every single signature that you buy tonight is going to be guaranteed by Elite, all right? So authors typically sign here on the title page, Robert Jordan. And this one's signed as well. So you got the trifecta. All right, let me tell you a little bit about these because they're not. So this here is an early paperback edition of the first book. Early paperback edition. So it's not the first print, it's paperback. Typically, the first edition, I should say, is a hardcover, all right? So it's an early paperback. It's like new. No one's read it. Okay, $2.95. This is going to be a bundle. Then we got this one here. This is the first edition paperback, all right? Not the first edition hardcover, but the first edition paperback. Also, unread condition, never read. $350. You guys saw the signature on that. And then the third book, this book is the first edition, but it's the second impression. So not the very, very, very first, but it is a first edition, second impression, and it was signed as well. It's hardcover. So if you add these up, I had individual prices, $325 on that, and then I had $350 on this, and $295. It approximately adds up to $900. I would sell all three for $800. If somebody wants all three of these signed, $800. And I told you what they are. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, $800 for the trio. If you take them all, or if you want just one, we can break it up. Okay, and then you're gonna let me know if you see any.
Yes.
Okay. All right, they're saying I'm yelling, so tell me. You got to tell me what they're saying.
I'm used to
All right. So don't start with that. All right. True Grit, you guys seen that movie? You guys like that movie? Here, I'll lower the volume of my voice. I'm like Austin Powers. I cannot control it. Okay. This book is clean, you guys. True Grit, you guys remember the movie? Well, this is the book. All right, this is 1968. First edition, everything. Look at this. This is nice, you guys. This is like unread. You just do not find it. It's dated, first printing. This is the first edition. All right.
Can you talk louder?
This is nice. What's that?
Say it louder.
Say
what?
what? They're joking.
No.
$325. $325. It's done. That's a roar. $325. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Patrick. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you very much. Did we have any interest in this set? Did you see anything?
No.
Any interest in this set? The three of them, all signed. Robert Jordan fan. I said I'd do $800 for all three. You want to make an offer? Let's hear it. You're not reading any of the requests. You're going to have to.
Any shining tonight?
No shining. All right, Isaac Asimov. Where are my sci-fi fans at? Fountain's Edge. This is the first edition. Dust Jacket has a sticker on it. It's autographed. We know that. Let me show you the signature. Isaac signed it right there to Ed Corey. Bookworm of the World. All right, signed by Isaac. The signature is big on first editions. This is the first edition. I got it at, let's call it a fine minus. All right, probably maybe very, very good to fine minus. The Dust Jacket has some wear on it. That's the main thing. The book is great. Hasn't been read. $295. Any Isaac fans? Right, $295. There's no. She's not telling me the comments. You gotta read them out. There's no first edition Hobbit or Lord of the Rings.
Animal Farm?
Animal Farm. There's none tonight. None tonight. But that's one. If you guys are interested in particular authors or titles, feel free to DM Elite Collectibles 11. There is more. There's only so much we could prep for one of these. It took a long time. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, Ernest Hemingway. This is Across the River and Into the Trees. We have a protective cover on it, all right? This is the first true edition, all right? This one's the UK edition. It came out before the American one. First published 1950, all right? Any Hemingway fans? This book here, I got it a very good, let's call it very good. I mean, has not been heavily read either. That's going to be but it does have wear. All right, I'll give you guys a good look. All right, and then again, it has plastic protector on it. All right, a Mylar. $375. $375. Grail Keeper's Keys takes it down. All right. So it's the UK Patrick. That's the first one. Awesome pickup. Ernest Hemingway on the board. All right. Okay. All right. Do we have an offer or something?
No.
No. Okay. And feel free to make the offers, you guys. But do me a favor. If you guys go to antiquarian fairs, don't go there and make offers, you guys. You're going to make us look bad, all right? Those people, apparently, they don't like to make offers or whatever. All right. So Miracle on 34th Street. You guys like the movie, the Christmas movie? This is a first edition. I'm going to show you. Wait, there's the copyright page. Blu-ray buy. It is a first edition. See where it's stated? When it actually says it, you call that stated. All right. And the dust jacket, though, is like it's like the second impression, the second version of the dust jacket. All right. So it is first edition, but let's call it second impression. 99 bucks. 99 bucks. The wear, pretty minimal. It's actually like a really nice. That's the owner's name. 99 bucks. Mike Bunley. Mike Bunley takes it down. Thanks, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to monitor the comments. I'm not hearing too much feedback, so let me know, please, when they're saying stuff.
Sorry.
You have Pet Cemetery?
No.
Yes, we do have Pet Cemetery. It's on the table. We'll be at Pet Cemetery shortly. All right, here we go. Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton. This book's unread. All right, I'll tell you that he signed it on a nameplate inside. If you want to see it, the book is signed on a nameplate inside. Book has never been read. It's ridiculously nice. And The Lost World's here. Same thing, never been read. This one is not signed. It's a freebie. All right, this is a book. This is an example of a book that I'm offering to you guys. I don't really care if you buy it or not. I love it. So, and it's going to be hard to find another. I'm asking $1,200 on eBay. There's one for like $2,000. I think maybe $1,400 is the best. I'd sell them together, $1,200. But the signature's on the nameplate. If you buy it, I'm going to show it to you before you ask $1,200. Okay, Pat, you're going to want it. All right, Pat. Let me show it to you, Patrick. Appreciate the claim. I want you to see it. Make sure all is good. If it's going to Pat, that's cool with me. There it is. So it's a plate. It's like a booklet there, a insert. And again, I'll back it, Patrick, but I want you to know it's like on this, okay? So that's in there. So make sure that you're good with that. The book is like freaking pristine, okay? So just make sure you're good with that. Hell of a book. Well, I need to make sure he confirms first. Okay, please let me know if you confirmed.
That's superb.
That's superb? Superb? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to toss in The Lost World. Pat, remember, this one's not signed, okay? But it's like new, okay? I just thought they should stay together. All right, thank you, Patrick. So $1,200 for Grail Keeper's Keys. All right, so we got stuff for all budgets, all right? Not just heavies, all right? So here's a cool one, Ray Bradbury, all right? I know there's a lot of science fans, sci-fi fans in the room. This obviously has some wear, some tape. It also has some staining, a little bit of coffee staining, stuff like that. Okay, but let me tell you about the book. So it's an ex-library book, all right? It's an early 1951 edition. It's like a good minus. I mean, even maybe some might call. I think it's a good minus. I don't think it's poor, or I should say, I don't think it's fair. But it has some staining. But you're buying a 1951 book with the dust jacket. If it was the true first edition, it would be a lot more. $60, and it is the X Library Edition. $60 if you want that. Let us know. Let me know if you see the claim.
I don't see one.
Okay, $60. Let us know. Let me try to monitor on my phone as well. All right. No Invisible Man, Ruben. I see you. Let me try to look at these. I'm not sorry, guys. I'm not being read the comments. I mean, Lord of the Flies. No. Okay. I'm gonna keep rolling, you guys, because we'll try to. They'll try to pass me along as many comments as they can, but I'll keep rolling. All right. Let me tell you guys, in case you don't know. So Stephen, what's that?
There's glare. Put it down.
Okay. So Stephen King had a pen name, all right? He wrote some amazing books under the name Richard Bachman, all right? He was doing some experimenting back at a time where authors were supposed to come out with one book a year, and he wanted to try some different styles. So he comes out under Richard Bachman. He later reveals that it was him the whole time. But he wrote some classic books, you guys. They came out in hardcovers generally first, and they are tough books to find. All right, here they are. Look. So this book is a hardcover that compiles these books. You're going to see some of them today. They're crazy expensive, all right, because they're rare. They came out in paperback form, so a lot of them got damaged or thrown away. So Rage, The Long Walk, Roadwork. So Rage, they'll never make again because it's about school shootings. He pulled the book, and like once the school shootings started happening, never reprinted it again. The Long Walk, in talks to become a movie. Roadwork, I'm not sure on that one. Running Man, yes, it's the Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. All right. So that's compiled in this. This does have browning, some brown spots, but it has not been read. I mean, it just got some browning, and then it has this protective cover. I think some of the foil has come off a bit. This is the first edition of the omnibus. They call this the omnibus. It's $2.95.
You have a $40 offer on Ray Bradbury.
Sure, I'll take. Who offered it?
Flash Fantastic 1981.
All right, Flash Fanatic, you mean?
Yes. Fanatic.
Okay, Flash Fanatic 1981. We'll give it to you for 40. It's important to me that we get different price points going tonight, so I'm happy to do that for you.
Grail Keepers.
Grail Keepers Keys wants this.
$2.95.
$2.95. All right, Patrick. Thank you so much, Patrick. So, just to be clear, so if this didn't have that browning and the foil's better, if it was basically in better condition, it sells all day for 400 or more. So just want to let you know, Pat, that I actually did take that into account. That's a good one. Thank you, Patrick. $2.95.
They asked about Anne Rice.
We have a lot of Anne Rice. Anne Rice is coming. All right. Forrest Gump. Who doesn't love Forrest Gump? All right. Forrest Gump. This is what the movie was based on. The shine is because it has its protective cover on it. All right. It is the first edition. Let's see the copyright page. First edition. And again, not all first editions state, but when they do, we like it because it makes it easy. And we match the dust jacket, the right price and everything. Forrest Gump, this one does have wear, right? We're calling it fair, mostly because of that dust jacket. The book itself, I'll show it to you. It's better than that. It should be probably like, honestly, it should probably be more like good, but whatever. $140. First edition Forrest Gump. How cool is that? Doesn't break the bank, and everyone knows what it is. Right, $140 if you want that. All right, $140. The Retro Store one. That's a T-Rex. $140. The Retro Store one. All right, Retro Store. We walk through the damage, right? It's not pristine. I want to make sure you understand that. But the book itself is in good shape, all right? But the dust jacket, that's the right one. It's there. It has the wear. Just trying to be transparent with you guys. Took a lot of work. And again, you guys, you'll see all kinds of stuff on eBay. I'm going to rant and rant and rant. I'm telling you, there's liars on there. They say their book is first edition, but they don't show you the copyright page, or they don't show you what you need to see to confirm it. They make up all kinds of stuff. Be careful out there. All right. this is an interesting one. The Terminator, we were looking this one up. This thing's pristine, all right? It's the best one we've ever seen, all right? We did not, this one doesn't have any creases on the spine. Yeah, I mean, it's never been read. We saw they go for good money, and the ones that we saw were pretty beat up. So if somebody wants just a really nice first edition copy of this, $80. $80. Um, it's just $80. Okay. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Pat. Pat, you know you can make offers, right? Grail Keeper's Keys. All right. Okay. So this is Mickey Mouse. I'm going to show you guys this because I want to show you there's some writing on it. It's super cool. It's a linen book, like that Donald Duck book that you guys have probably seen, that rare Donald Duck book. It's a kid's story. So a few notes here. They've remade this book several times. So this linen-like, it's in red in the later versions. So if you go on eBay or whatever, you'll see like a different area here. This is the original.
60?
It is 60.
Dirty South Slabs.
All right, it's from 1936, Hassan. I see your claim, but I need to hide a little. I need to hide my prices a little bit. Look, it has a little bit of coloring in it. Okay, you can see everything, but there's some coloring. So just make sure you're okay with that. You'll find some cheaper on eBay, but they're jacked up. All right, they're jacked up. So this one's actually in pretty damn good condition. Looks nice. $60. Make sure you're okay with that, Hassan. If you are, it's yours. They saw you first. Here, you guys can put this back in. Did he say yes?
He hasn't said anything.
Okay, Hassan, just confirm.
He's okay with it. So
Okay, thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Ali. Okay, Catcher in the Rye. So this is the first UK edition. I don't know if Sunil's here. Sunil, are you here? Are you here, Sunil? If you are, this is the first UK edition. I mean, the dust jacket has damage. That's obvious. We have some browning here. That is the correct dust jacket, though. Catcher in the Rye. So DJ Salinger. This is pretty. Like I said, it's the UK version, 1951. This is the first UK edition. Let me show you this. There's some browning. We'll call this, let's call this good. All right, just good. And it's kind of confusing because the book scale is like a completely different grading scale than comics, and they use some of the same words. So that's a pretty big boy right there. Let's go $549. If it doesn't go right away, I will accept offers. $549, the first UK edition of Catcher in the Rye from 1951. Oh, you're not telling me that.
what is it?
Grail's past the Terminator to Wires. Is that what we're doing? Sorry, guys, I'm not hearing about any of that. Oh, okay, wireless. All good, Patrick. Thank you, though. Okay, we'll figure that part out. You guys are both great. We'll figure it out. All right, any takers on that? $549. All right, Stephen King, Pet Cemetery. You guys were asking for this. Oh. All right, so this is unread. It does have some minor issues on the dust jacket, so we'll put it at like a fine minus. But check out the book. I mean, the book, it's freaking nice. $350. Things just got out of hand. That's a dinosaur. Who do you see first?
Things just got out of hand.
Things just got out of hand. It is not signed. It is not signed. If it was signed, you had to add a 0. All right, things just got out of hand. Wade, you got it first. All right, so just to be transparent, because there's multiple people that want it, I want to make sure you want it. I did show you some wear on the dust jacket. It is a very nice copy, $350. You got it? Okay. Were there any offers on the Catcher in the Rye? They're replacing books, you guys. So if you have offers, let's hear them. We'll try to incorporate books later that didn't sell. But if you got offers, let's hear them. Okay, keep the bigger ones kind of on the table until, like, maybe just have them stacked up here, like the bigger ones. All right, here's the cheapie, I think. R is for Rocket, another Ray Bradbury. Has the dust jacket. This one's in nice shape. All right, I think let's call it at least good. I think the dust jacket's what's holding it back. Check that out. It's still shiny. This is an early edition. It is not a first edition cheapie for a Ray Bradbury fan, at least by today's standards. $50. $50. $50. That is
Someone's asking to see the Wheel of Time again.
The Wheel of Time. Can I have that trilogy? Well, they're going to bring that back again. The Wheel of Time trilogy is not. It's not the first editions, all right. But they're all 3 of them are signed. All right. So here's the cool book, you guys. All right. This is Charles Lindbergh, right? Huge part of American history by Charles Lindbergh. It is not the first edition. It is the 17th impression, maybe the 18th, but it's from 1927. 1927, and here's the kicker. It is signed by Charles Lindbergh. How cool is that? Signed by Charles Lindbergh, $1,000. We're asking $1,000 for it. All right. It does not have the dust jacket, but it has that signature. Charles Lindbergh signed $1,000. Mike Bunley. So again, 17th impression, we think might be the 18th, Mike. Signed by Charles Lindbergh. We will guarantee that signature. $1,000. Thank you, Mike. Let's put that one in a bag. Okay. Were you trying to tell me something, Jesse?
The Wheel of Time.
The Wheel of Time. All right. So here's the deal with the Wheel of Time. I'm happy to show you the signatures if you missed it. Early edition paperback of the first one. It is signed by Robert Jordan. So not the first edition. It's the paperback. Never read. $2.95. Second, book 2 of the Wheel of Time. This is the first edition paperback. It's a jumbo paperback. Also signed individually. I had it at $350. This is also like new, never read. I guess he bought these but didn't read them. And then we got the third one. This is a first edition, second impression. So first edition, you could think of it as second print. $325 also signed. So for the trio, I said they added up to about $900. I said I would take $800 for all 3. I want to try to keep them together if there's a Robert Jordan fan out there. I said I would take $800. So let me know what you think.
You have any carry?
Yeah, we have a carry. Yeah, it's on the board. It's on the table. And no takers on this. R is for Rocket. Okay. All right. Just stay here. I'll move this over. All right. White Fang. Let me tell you guys about this. Jeff was the owner of this collection, you guys. All right. So White Fang, Jack London. All right. So let me tell you, that is not the right dust jacket for this book.
Any payment plans? Someone asking.
If it's like for the wheel, Alan Jester let me know what your offer is, Alan Jester. Like 30% down, a month for the rest. If it's like 1,000 or more, that's fine, Alan. If you need something else, let me know. I know you're good for it.
Tom Sawyer? No.
No, okay. So this is not the right dust jacket, but that's not the bad. That's just kind of I included that. This is a first edition of White Fang. All right. Nobody has a dust jacket. I mean, maybe in a museum somewhere. The rumor is a lot of them went out the door without a dust jacket. I'm not gonna get into the book nerd arguments over it. Let's just if you find them out there, they don't have the dust jacket. All right. So this is
$2.15 for Asimov.
a first edition. Just a second, I'll get to that. It does have these. This is often not there. Jack London, 1906, first edition. All right, 1906. I mean, obviously, some of the decoration has faded off. The book structurally is in good shape, and I don't have my sticker for it. Where's the sticker? Okay, I have to get back to that one. Sorry, guys. Jesse, there was a sticker.
That was already up there.
It was up here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on here. Oh, it's on back here. All right, my bad. Here we go. Good to very good. Let's call it a good because of the loss of the decoration. All right. 1906 first edition, 550. I just put the dust jacket from a later version on it because I just felt like it should have a dust jacket. It didn't hurt it. 550 if you want it. And then there was an offer, Jesse, you said?
Let's see. Groundskeepers wanted $2.15 on Asimov.
Yeah, of course, Patrick. I can't say no to you. Where is that at? Okay, yeah. If people make offers on things, let's bring them back so I can address the offer. Okay, so I'm gonna say yes to him no matter what. So okay, $2.15. That's gonna go to Patrick. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Pat. Okay.
Nothing yet. Metropolis tonight?
Okay, nope, no Metropolis tonight. Nope. All right, Snow White. This is a music sheet, you guys. There's a lot of spineware. I'll show it to you guys if you want. Just know there is damage. All right, it is from 1938. There's actually like sheet music in here from the movie and some artwork. There's some writing. I mean, I'll be transparent with you. I picked it up for 30. I'm selling it for 20. Like, what kind of business is that? I don't know. $20. If somebody wants to see it, I should probably show you guys, but it's just $20 if you're interested. The
Trader Bill.
Trader Bill wants this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bill. If you like this, Bill, this one's on the house. All right, I'll send it to Bill. All right, Bill, you're gonna get this. All right, I think didn't he say yes to $40 or whatever?
Who, Bill?
Yeah, he pays double. Okay. Was there any other competition for it? If there was competition, they should get it instead. No, it'd be down.
There was Lavenson.
Okay, Lavenson R, we're going to give it to you because Bill can't beat you out, all right? He's still on the clock. Lavenson R. Lavenson R is going to take it. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. $20. Remember, shipping is $10 flat. So if you pick up one thing, you might as well pick up another. All right, Dune, you guys. Dune. All right, let me tell you about this one. All right, it is not the first edition. It is the first edition. It's the first book club edition. So it's the first ever book club edition. It's not the first overall edition, though. It has the right dust jacket. All right. It's the first ever book club edition. You see it says book club there? And then you can't, let me see how I could tell from the inside. Yeah, The first edition, actually, I think it's stated on there. It's not stated here.
Lavenser said Bill can keep it.
All right, Bill can keep it then. We'll give it to Bill. This book is beautiful. It is not the first edition. It's the first book club edition. All right. It does have that dust jacket similar to the first edition, but this is the first book club edition. And so the gutter code, 47M. So let me show you guys what a gutter code is. So if you basically go, it's typically like the last fully printed page. You see where it says 47M there? That means that's what you need to look for if you're trying to find the first book club edition. So yeah, like Pete Monster's saying, it looks like the first edition, similar to the first edition, the dust jacket. So if you want the first edition, you're gonna have to pay a lot more than $365. All right. So that's a hell of a book. Was there any interest in White Fang? No?
No.
No interest in White Fang, first edition? That was the first edition from 1990. Make the offers. Alan Jester, was he interested in the Wheel of Time? Is that what Alan Jester was interested in?
Well, he asked for payment plans, but I don't know if he...
Alan, if you can let me know what you need, man, I can work with you. I mean, I'm actually running this show, so if you, I'm selling this collection off directly, so if you want something particularly, let me know. All right. I'm happy to work with you guys. If you guys are trying to get some of these books, I'll work with you. All right, there are a few comics in this sale. I mixed some in just in case. So this is, you don't have to be that close. Fantastic 428, 6.5, off-white pages. All right, early X-Men and Fantastic Four. I looked this one up. So 6.5, April 24th, off-white, sold for $225, but a 5.0 just sold for $260. I'm at $275. Fantastic 428.
Got a 300 for Dune for Angry Mick stuff.
Angry Mixed Stuff, 300
for Dune.
You heard it's the first book club edition. I'd go, that one's tough. I'd go 330 is going to be the best on that one. 330, thanks for the offer.
And you have an offer for 350 for White Fang.
From JNS?
Yes.
Can't do 350. I mean, this is just not going to get one again. For them,
Someone said 330 Angry Mick stuff, but I don't know for which
330 for this. All right, Dune. So Angry Mixed Stuff, you heard it's the first book club edition, right? And that's done. 330 Angry Mixed Stuff. Angry Mixed Stuff, $330. Thank you. So for JNS, yeah, I can't really do much here. Did I say a counter?
You would counter, but I don't think.
I'll do. I mean, 500. 500's the best. I don't mind hanging on to that. It's not a threat. It's just a fact. Thank you for the offer. And then there was this 275 or best offer. The comics, let's sell them all, you guys. They're just kind of in here to, I know a lot of you guys are comic people. So let me know. All right, here's the cheapie. Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. It's the paperback. It's never been read. All right, it's a cheapie. I think we just somehow just put it at $15 first edition. Anybody who just write 15 first. Somebody's gonna take that. 15 first.
Junior McGiblets.
J.R. McGiblets 33.
Oh, no, collector professional.
No. Whatever's on this screen, we're gonna do.
Oh, okay.
All right, J.R. McGiblets 83 takes it. Thank you. All right, Ray Bradbury, stories by Ray Bradbury. All right, if you're a Ray Bradbury fan, this is first edition. It's never been read. All right, this thing's pristine. Again, we were emphasizing condition. You could find some beat up copies, whatever. But if you want one that's never been read, first edition, $70. It's one of those things that if you really want the pristine copy, good luck. I mean, you can find them sometimes, but then you got to think about condition. When you find one that's never been opened.
Any Jack Kerouac or something?
No, not tonight.
This is sold Junior McGiblets.
J.R. McGiblets takes this
J-
down.
J.R. not
J.R. McGiblets. I think it is Junior, actually.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, J.R. McGiblets. All right, to Carrie, you guys. So here we go. So Carrie, Stephen King's first novel. I'm a Stephen King collector myself. I wanted to throw some in for you guys though tonight. Carrie, it was his first published book, right? So it's not only a beloved horror movie, but also very significant. It is the first edition. It's the first edition. The book itself is first edition. I'm going to show you how I know. So on this one, it's stated. So that's easy enough. I'll show you that copyright page again. Where is it? See where it says first edition? Right there. And then somebody wrote some numbers. This one is the X Library edition. There's writing. So it's a lower grade copy of the first edition. There's also a gutter code that you look for on these ones. We're looking for P6 on this book. It's right there, P6. So this is a first edition Carrie, all right? Like I said, you go on eBay, they lie, all right? There's some tape stains. This dust jacket is the book club edition of Carrie, all right? It's the book club edition. It's not the first edition dust jacket, all right? So I have the book club edition dust jacket on a low grade first edition, all right? But it looks cool. The first edition looks just like that, except it has a price and it doesn't say book club. But it presents nicely. $4.25. All right. If you just want a copy, lower grade copy, first edition inside, different dust jacket, that's available. $4.25.
Tony 2 Mills asked 300. Oh.
$4.25.
Yeah, Angry Mixed Stuff.
Angry Mixed Stuff. So Angry Mixed Stuff, you heard, right? So you do have the damage. It's a former library copy, first edition. All right. It has the writing. It has that tear. I'm going to walk through it. It has the writing there. The book, it's definitely readable. It has the ex-library stuff. Just want to make sure you saw the condition. Dust jacket's really nice, but it is the book club edition dust jacket. If you're good with all that, you got it.
I said I didn't see the price. So.
No, I don't know how the story goes. Like I said, this is a personal collection that I came into, so it's not my personal collection. I don't know how. I think he just worked with the library. Maybe he didn't pay his dues and just kept it. I don't know.
I think Angry Mixed Stuff says okay. I've got the book club edition without a dust jacket, so it works perfectly.
Okay, cool. So that's yes. All right, Angry Mixed Stuff. Okay. So this is a big boy. This is Dune Messiah, which is the sequel to Dune. All right. I'm going to admit, I haven't seen the second movie. I don't know if it traced this perfectly or at all, but this is the first edition dust jacket in nice shape. Okay. And this is the first edition. Somebody wrote Gaskins there. It used to be 25 cents at one point. We know that came out at $4.95. $4.95 they call them identification points. When you're trying to determine first editions, that's one of the things you look for on this book. And then if I'm, let's see what we got here. I don't think there's any stated here. This is a first edition. One thing you look for example, is the coloring on this book. This is the real deal. First edition with the right dust jacket. We think it's very good. There is some tearing on the dust jacket, though. You see it down there? That's on the dust jacket. The book is in great shape. That's a big one. $799.
Someone said FF28 for 200 with Lino credit.
What does Lino credit mean? Did Lino say something?
No.
Nickel and dime. Did he offer to pitch something in? All right, $7.99. That's a big book. Let us know.
No, Nickel and Dime said $50 on the next purchase over.
Sure. So, are you saying that you? Thank you, Lino. I didn't know about that. They didn't tell me nickel and dime. So, if you're offering to pay 200 and Lino's going to pitch in 50, that's done. Let me know what you meant. Okay.
Lino is tripping up. Dude.
Any dust on the dust jacket? Wow, Wade, really?
Giuseppe, what's the $50 for Giuseppe?
Yeah, Giuseppe Christoph.
Okay,
$50.
this is claimed.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a $50 credit from nickel and dime. Then he's saying he paid 200, so that takes it up to 250, which I'll accept.
Oh,
And who was the claimer?
It was Giuseppe. Oh,
RFA 2094 takes us down. So right, 200 from RFA and then $50 from nickel and dime. Underscore collectibles. I know nickel and dime. You don't have to write that one perfectly. Okay, here's a cheapie, all right? So, cool foil, House of Secrets 92 fans, 9.8, all right? It says Carnivore Comics Edition B. Who cares? It's cool if you like the book. I'm only asking $35 anyway. Just kind of if you want it, it's cool, it shines. I don't know if you're picking this up on the camera. You're probably just picking up reflection. $35 if you want that. Okay.
$35. Grail Keeper's Keys.
All right, Grail Keeper's Keys, $35. Thank you, Patrick. All right, Grail Keeper's Keys, taking this, $35. All right, another Hemingway, dust jacket.
Grail said to give it to someone tonight.
Give it to someone tonight. All right, what about?
Don, I'll take it. LOL.
Okay, somebody. Well, Patrick, set up some criteria about how does somebody earn that slab tonight. Thank you so much, Patrick. All right, another Hemingway. This is the first American edition with the right dust jacket. So it is the first American edition. All right. I think it might have came out in the UK first, if I'm not mistaken. It does have that tear on the dust jacket. So the dust jacket has some damage for sure.
Yes, we do have some Anne Rice coming in.
Anne Rice, lots of Anne Rice. We're looking for the A on this one, all right? So if you go on eBay or whatever, they won't have that A, but they'll still call it first edition, which is bullshit, but whatever. All right, so it's here with the dust jacket, first American edition. Good. I mean, the book is in great shape. The dust jacket has issues, so somewhere between good, very good, $100. First American edition of Across the River and Into the Trees with the dust jacket. $100. All right. This is a treat here, all right? So remember we talked about Richard Bachman, the pen name for Stephen King. All right, well, this was the first Richard Bachman novel that actually came out in hardcover first. This thing has never been read. It's barely been touched. I don't even want to do much with this. It's beautiful, all right? You could find other copies, but You're not, so first printing, so this is the first print, it's stated, first edition. You see these numbers here? So what they'll do is when they do like the second impression, they'll remove the number 1. And then when they do the third, they'll remove the number 1. You'll never see the 1 unless it's the first edition, first impression, which is what this is. The very first, untouched, has a sleeve. I'm taking offers on it, $450. This one's never. I found an eBay sold for one that was pristine like this for $4.99, so I'm starting at $450. Somebody wants to make me an offer if it doesn't sell right away, let me know. This is Richard Bachman.
Grail Keeper's Keys, that's $150.
All right, Grail Keeper's Keys was first. You got it, Patrick. Thank you. $450. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Patrick. All right. There's no takers on across the river and into the trees. All right. This is basically the same thing as this, essentially. I think this is better condition. This is a first edition across the river and into the trees as well. Doesn't have the dust jacket. I'm telling you guys, the dust jacket is where the value's at. Just $25. If you want a first edition, you want a cheap Ernest Hemingway, if you're here and you want to start collecting some rare books, first Hemingway, I'm here. I added this one to hook you guys up.
$50 for
$25.
Mike Bundley.
Mike, how can I say no to you? You got it. $50, fine. Mike Bunley, $50. You got it, Mike. You saw the condition, right? RFA, $25. All right, cool, RFA. I don't know if you're into, if this is new to you, RFA, but that's a pretty cool way to start. First edition Hemingway for $25. Nice. All right. Yeah, we have some Marion. Yes, it's coming. All right, Running Man. So this is one of those Richard Bachman books. Let me explain this. So this is the first edition. So this is the movie. You guys saw the movie, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is the book, all right? This book first came out. It's one of those Bachman books, which is AKA Stephen King. First came out in paperback form. There's a spine roll on this. I want to make sure you guys see that. There's a spine roll. Let me see if you guys. There's a spine roll, all right? Just take my word for it. There you go. You can see it. See how it kind of leans that way? Okay? So just be aware of that. These books are pricey, all right? They first came out in paperback form, so everyone wants the first edition. Well, with these books, the first editions are paperbacks. So this is the first edition, but there's a caveat. It's the first edition, but you see how on this line, this number line, the print line, see how the number 1 is missing? That means that this is not a first impression. This is a second impression. So it's the first edition, second impression, all right? And it has the damage, has the wear. It's a pricey book, you guys. $135 is what I'm asking. $135. These Bachman books, big part of, for Stephen King collectors, they're Grail pieces. All right. This goes with the other book. Where's the other book? All right. And thank you guys for tuning in. And again, shout out to family and friends here. They helped. We did a lot of work to get ready for this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It was important for us to make sure we knew enough to put this on and not just talk about things we didn't know. So, and if anyone has any, if you have any knowledge to share or whatever, please do. Trying to teach the community.
What does the second impression mean?
Second impression means it's part of the first edition run, but it's like the second print. So it's the first release, but like the second print. So like sometimes there might be like a grammar error they want to correct or something like that they might fix on the second impression, but it's still the first edition.
$100 for Running Man? Tony 2 Mil?
Tony 2 Mil, you're awesome. On the Bachman books, I can't really do much. I mean, I'd go to 120. I don't know why, just because you're awesome and I appreciate your support. 120, I'll do that. All right, Rosemary's Baby. So this is another situation. I don't know if you guys know this book, Rosemary's Baby. I don't know if they made a movie about it.
They did.
They made a movie about it? Okay, there's some damage on the dust jacket. I'm being told, yes, there is a movie. Was it good? Look at this, shiny. Show them the shine.
Tony 2 mil will take it.
All right, Tony 2 mil, $120 on the Running Man. Thank you, Tony. Still shiny here, the interior book. This is a first edition. Let's see. This is stated first. The dust jacket is a later version of the dust jacket, though. Okay, it's like, I want to call it, I don't know if it's second. I think it's the second release of it, of the dust jacket. But the book inside is stated first edition. We'll call this good, very good, because the dust jacket has some issues, but the book looks great. I'm asking 120. There's obviously some writing there. 120. If anyone's interested in that, maybe you like the movie, you want the book, $120. All right. Burning. No, not Married Dust Jacket. As far as I know, it's just sometimes they would just swap in different dust jackets. Like maybe they wanted to change something. I don't know. Or actually, I think on this they raised the price is what they did. So it's not necessarily a Married Dust Jacket on that. I'm not sure 100% on that one, but there's different reasons why they changed the dust jackets. All right, we can get into it. Jack London, first edition. This one's a cheapie. Jack London. This book is from 1910. It's from 1910. I think you guys might be surprised about the price on these. It's from 1910. It is a first edition. Jack London has some Browning, obviously. All right, but it's older than you. All right, it's from 1910. This is the first edition.
Any Michael Crichton.
$45.
First edition draft.
$45. You can get a first edition Jack London cheap. $45. From 1910.
Do we have any more Jurassic Park?
No more Jurassic Park. We sold our signed copy. That was sweet. It's going to Patrick. All right, Clive Barker fans. I don't know. They looked these up, you guys. They're telling me, even though this thing is, this is a first edition paperback, Weave World, signed by Clive Barker. Thank you for being here. Right, $40.
Do we have a call?
No Call of the Wild. No Call of the Wild. Okay. Another Clive Barker. Do we have Clive Barker? $40.
$40.
All right, Wires. Wires. You got the first paperback signed by Clive Barker. If you guys like Clive Barker, we have more. All right, Clive Barker, The Thief of Always. Another Clive Barker. Again, this collector. There's some Browning just because of storage, really, you guys. He didn't read these books. Like, this barely opens, and I don't want to be the one to create the creases. We confirmed that it is the first edition, and it is signed. You guys saw the Browning. Let me see there's the signature. We're asking 90 on this. Let me show you guys the copyright page. First edition stated right there. $90. $90. If you're a Clive Barker fan, that's cool. Signed by him. Again, all the signatures are guaranteed. If you ever have a problem, let us know.
Pop Culture Addiction.
All right, Pop Culture Edition. You got it. Pop Culture Addiction. $90. By the way, if you guys are in Canada, we can't, just know, the shipping's not $10. Hopefully you have a U.S. address. If you don't, you're going to have to pay your actual shipping, and I'm going to be collect the actual shipping, and it's gonna be pretty pricey. So just be aware of that. Okay. And we're only shipping to Canada. If you pay your actual shipping, we're not shipping to any other countries, unfortunately. All right, In Cold Blood. Actually, let's. We have some lower grade copies of these. They're right there. Okay, so In Cold Blood. Yes, we have a few of these. Let me. Where's the information for this? Okay. All right, so In Cold Blood, you guys. So I don't know why. These are first editions, right? Let me see. These are first editions, yes. First printing, first edition. The dust jackets are book club. All right, this might be a married situation. I have two of them. Same thing, first editions, but the dust jackets are from the book club edition. If you guys like the movie or the book, so first edition book with the book club dust jackets. These lower grade versions of that, $50 each.
How much was the Burning Daylight book?
Burning Daylight, 45 bucks. 45 bucks from 1910, first edition. And then there's a same situation. It's the book club.
Okay, $50. Comic book fanboy.
Okay, comic book fanboy, we'll get to that. There is a higher grade copy, but it's the same situation. Book club, dust jacket. This one's 100. If you want like a nicer version for 100,
Grail Keeper
just let me know.
keys for 100.
Okay, Pat, you heard though, right? So the dust jacket is book club.
And then Mike.
It's a real. This book has never been read, but it's the first print book. But it has the book club dust jacket. So just make sure you know that.
These are sold.
Okay, these are sold.
Yeah, one is to Comic Book Fanboy.
Okay, comic book fanboy takes that
And
one.
the other one is $50 Mike Bunley.
Mike Bunley, you want this? $50. Thank you.
And then that's the Grail Keeper.
And then Grail Keeper's Keys takes that. So that's Mike Bunley. This is Grail Keeper's Keys. All right, thank you, Patrick. All right, Ernest Hemingway.
35 on Burning Daylight.
35 on Burning Daylight. Where is that? Jack London. You got it, RFA. I appreciate your support, man. You've been really supportive of Elite Comics 11 and now Elite Collectibles 11. So Jack London, 1910, 35 bucks for RFA.
2094.
Yeah, RFA 2094. Thank you. All right, A Movable Feast, Ernest Hemingway. This is an amazing condition. All right. Again, some of the glares because it's in a protective. Mylar for the dust jacket. It is the first edition dust jacket. It is the first edition. We're going to go inside this book to the copyright page, and I'll show you what we're looking for there. You're looking for that A. All right, first edition. This thing has never been read. So it's one of those condition things. All right, you either want a really high grade copy or you don't. The dust jacket does have some minor wear at the top and bottom. That's about it. It smells like a. You smell that? It smells like a new book. It smells booky. All right, $2.95. $2.95. All right, here's a cheapie. Cool cheapie. Casino Royale. Yes, James Bond. First printing paperback.
That's sold to Grail Keeper.
Grail Keeper's Keys, $2.95. You got it, Pat. Thank you. All right, first printing paperback. So obviously not the first ever release. All right, first paperback.
I don't know who's 15 and 30 for junior Nickelodeons. I think they're seeing the price.
Well, they all guessed wrong.
Okay. Oh, wait. Higher.
Okay, so first printing, February 1960. Sorry, guys, I'm going to hide the prices better. This has damage. So if they're saying Hiram was first, Hiram, make sure you're okay with this. All right, it definitely has some damage. We'll call it good to be safe in book speak, not in comic speak. Has definitely some wear on the spine. It's all there though. All right, just make sure. I'm asking 35. It's the first paperback printing. There's a first edition, I believe in hardcover form. It would have come out in the UK first.
Yeah, Hiram says them.
All right, you got it, Hiram. So it goes to Hirams_collectibles. Thank you. All right, this is a little, let me introduce you guys to this book. This caught my eye. I've been through so many books. All right, it's called The K, okay? And then there's this dude. And then there's this kid in the back. And then it's like, what the hell? It took blindness to make Philip truly see. I have no idea what's going on in this book. We'll leave it at that. Okay, let's move on.
Looks like the game.
Okay. All right, somebody was asking for this. Here it is. The Silmarillion. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. J.R.R. Tolkien fan, I want you to have this because it's better in your hands than mine. This book has never been read. All right, it is freaking nice. I don't want to open it too much, but I want to show you. It is the first edition. First printing, first American edition. All right, it's the first American edition. So it may have came out in the UK first. It has all the print numbers. So it's the first impression, first edition, first impression, American. And then here's the kicker.
Grail Keepers wants the K.
The K. All right, Patrick. You know what? This one's on the house. I'll put it. You got it. All right. The map is here. It's never been removed. It's just sitting in there. So if you want to nerd it up with your Tolkien stuff, it's all there. You could be the first person to touch that map. We're going 185. 185. Probably should have asked more on that, but whatever. 185. This is a thank you for being here. If somebody wants this thing. 185 RFA 2094. RFA 2094. Thank you very much. All right. First appearance to Anne Rice tonight. All right. Not overall. Actually, her first book was Interview with the Vampire. But here she is. The Feast of Saints. All right. The Feast of Saints. There's some storage wear, dust jacket, looks good. Book, like so many others, unread. Oh, we're hiding the price, yes. All right, man. $30. You're paying attention. Write 30, quick. If you like Anne Rice, write 30, quick. Okay. Another Stephen King, $30. Angry McStuff is going to take that. Angry McStuff, you got it first. Thank you very much. All right, Stephen King, Firestarter. This book is nice. All right, I'll walk you through it. I mean, there's the protectors on it, but there is some minimal browning on the white. All right, this is still there. Like the color's there. It's just, I mean, there is let's say just light tanning. It's not ugly. I think it's on a white background, so it looks better than it does on a white background. But there's a plate here somebody stuck on. It is first edition. The dust jacket, one of the points for the first edition is the $13.95 price. It is there. The book has never been read. And yeah, first edition, first published 1980. This is the 1980. So first edition,
We do have Dead Zone.
$275. $275. You could find other first editions, but you won't find them. I mean, there's some Brownie here, but trust me, this is a really, I mean, you'd be the first to read this one. $275. It's not perfect.
274 Grailkeeper.
Yeah. Grail Keeper's Keys. All right, Pat. You got it. Grail Keeper's Keys, $275. Thank you. Okay, let me. So we got 2 copies of the Spirit of St. Louis. Okay, so they're both first editions. Somebody wrote something for Christmas here. Let me take you to the copyright page. It's 1953. There's the A. All right, this is the first edition.
Did we sell R is for Rocket?
No, it's still there. R is for
25
Rocket.
for R is for Rocket?
Okay, so there's a. Let's call it. It's not a good. That was not in book speak. This is like a very good. The dust jacket has the issues. Very good. Let's call it. This is 90, and then this is more of like this is a fine. This one is nicer for 125. 125. Neither has been read, or neither has been read. Both first edition. 125 for the higher grade, or 90 for this lower grade. All right, 125. RFA 2094 125. Anyone want the $90 copy?
Will you take 25 for that from Flash Fanatic 81?
All right, Flash Fanatic. So you heard it's an early edition Flash. All right. You did something nice for me. I'll do something nice for you. You got it. That's cool. Some vintage books heading your way. Flash Fanatic. I will take that. $25. Okay. Nobody wants this. $90 for the slightly lower copy. Okay. All right, Willie Mays, rest in peace. Right, he just passed, unfortunately. Book Dust Jacket has some issues. This is a first edition. Check out the book, though, you guys. Never been read. It's My Life In and Out of Baseball. All right, Willie Mays. We're only asking $20 on this. $20. We had priced it a while ago, but whatever, that's good. If hopefully it goes to a fan, that's all we can ask. Rest in peace. RFA 20 took Willie Mays. Okay, thank you, RFA. All right, Anne McCaffrey. Oh, by the way, if you guys are looking for particular authors, if you could let us know in chat. And Adriana, you're going to let me know if they ask. But if you guys are after particular authors, feel free to call them out. And you can also DM Elite Comics 11, Elite Collectibles 11, and if you're looking for things. Because there's more to this collection. We couldn't process it all. Anne McCaffrey, I don't know if there's any fans, so I'll make it quick until we find out if people are interested. This is the Dust Jacket. It's the first edition. Has some damage across the top. I think you don't have light, right? Okay. There's that that piece is missing on the top. All right, cool cover, skeletons. The book itself has some wear.
No C.S. Lewis.
No C.S. Lewis. Some little staining there.
No.
Actually, we did, yeah. We had some book from him, but I don't think it was the book you wanted. First edition. All right, this is cheapy actually. $30. Any Anne McCaffrey fan? Alchemy and Academy.
I'm gonna need Tolkien or Ken Kesey.
Tolkien, we just sold some. I don't think we'll have. Oh yeah, we will have some more Tolkien, but nothing crazy. All right, Clive Barker. Who was the second author after Tolkien?
That one's JS Collectibles.
J&S Collectibles. All right. If you like Anne McCaffrey, I have a lot more, so you might let me know what you're looking for, Jill or Steve. All right, Clive Barker. Never read.
Yes, Dean Koontz.
Oh, Dean Koontz.
No.
Oh my gosh, we have a lot of Dean Koontz. All right, Clive Barker signed. How's that even right? All right, who's first? $25. My wife probably thought we weren't going to sell anything, so she wanted to make sure Nordstrom's was covered.
Be quiet.
Priced some of this stuff way too cheap, but that's fine. All right, wires.
Wires 68.
Wires 68. I'm never going to financially recover from that.
No, you're not.
All right, The Dark Tower 3. I don't even know why I'm telling this to you guys. This is untouched. All right, you guys know what that means. You know what untouched means. I don't have to explain that to you. All right, The Dark Tower 3. This thing's pristine.
Can you put the other one back up? What are you asking, Wires? Can you put the other one back up?
All right, the putbacks and stuff, you guys. I mean, yeah, but honestly, just we'll do it that time. But can't get caught up too much in that because now we got to go find it in the middle of the sale.
What is it?
It's like it was like a Clive Barker signed for 40. So yeah, we're only gonna do that this one time. All right, Dark Tower 3, pristine. It's a first edition. I mean, I don't want to open it too much. Yeah, it's sold, but the guy wants to exchange it for the one he just claimed. First edition, all right? Never been touched. $245. It's been touched, yes. I was the first person to touch it. All right, was he first?
Yeah, I want to see. All right.
Okay. Yep, RFA 2094. Okay, we have it at a, hold on. Yeah, fine plus. So we're not saying it's perfect. I mean, there's a little bit of maybe bending, whatever. You know how it goes, right? But it's nice. Okay, you're gonna be happy. 245 RFA. We're gonna put it back into a bag right now. All right, this is cool. All right, The Philosophy of Andy Warhol. Warhol fans in here. It has some Browning, some storage stuff. Book has never been read. It's clipped, which means the dust jacket, they cut off the price. Sometimes, like when a bookstore or someone wanted to not show what the original price was for whatever reason, they clip it. This is the first edition dust jacket. It is the first edition book. It is signed or initialed or whatever you want to call it by Andy Warhol, right there. Okay? So if you're an Andy Warhol fan, he used marker, came through a bit. That's just cool though, right? Because now it's almost like he signed it twice. First edition, initialed by Andy Warhol, guaranteed authentic. $300. $300. $300. Mike Bunley. Mike Bunley, I see you first, Mike. You saw there's several people that want it, so I just want to make sure you saw there's a little Browning there. And it was clipped, right? The dust jacket was clipped. Saw that too. Cool piece. Just want to make sure whoever ends up with it tonight.
All good.
All good. All right. Mike Bunley is going to take that. 300. Thank you, Mike. All right. Charleston Heston. All right. Who's a Charleston Heston fan? You don't have to answer. The Actor's Life. This was in there. Cool book. This is another one my wife priced. So let's. I thought it was going to be more, but we'll go with what she wrote. This thing's pristine. I don't think the book is first edition, but I don't think that that's really, if you're a Charleston Heston fan, it is signed by Charleston Heston. There he is. All right. If you're a fan, $45. Rest in peace. The dust jacket does have some wear, blah, 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 but $45 signed. If you like him, how can you not get that? Okay. All right, who was first?
Collector Professional.
All right, Collector Professional. You got it. You got it. Collector Professional. Thank you. All right. So this is interesting. This set here, Anne Rice fans. All right. I don't know if you knew that if you're an Anne Rice fan, you are an A.N. Roquelaure fan. My understanding is that Anne Rice wrote under this pen name when she wanted to write some erotica. All right. Too hot for vampires or whatever. So this is actually like a 3 or 4 part set. This is the big one. This is the paperback. It first came out as this paperback. You'll see a lot. There was a reprint as a hardback, a lot of hardcover. You'll see that. You won't see this paperback first edition. Let me see the copyright page on this one. Yeah, we got first edition right there. That's tough to find. There is a crease right here, a diagonal crease. You see that diagonal crease? Make sure you see that. All right, speaks to condition on that. And then we had this other book from the series, also a first edition. She switched over to hardcover releases when she got here, first edition as well. So you got the original first of both of these. Some erotic Sleeping Beauty from Anne Rice under her pen name. $200 for the pair. $200 for the pair. This one's incredibly hard to find. Paperback. You're going to find hardcovers that look like this. You'll also find another version that kind of the front is different on later prints. This is the original one. $200. All right, Anne McCaffrey. What do we got going here? Oh, here we go. I don't know if J&S is still here. Anne McCaffrey, Nerikla's story. I have no idea. This is the first edition, unread. The notes are it's nice. Anne McCaffrey signed.
I'm saying video's choppy.
The video is choppy?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hold on, let me try something. All right, let me know. Did that improve it? Did that make it worse? Let me know. Let's give it a second. See if it will. You guys got to get off the Wi-Fi if you're on it. Okay, let's see if it clears up. So, okay, Anne McCaffrey, Nicola's story. It is signed by Anne McCaffrey right there. Okay. $65.
You said better.
$65. $65. Anne McCaffrey fan, first edition, beautiful book, signed by her. $65. $65. It's claimed. Mike Bunley took it down first. All right, where are the Western fans at? Do we have Western fans in here? I don't know if we have Western fans in here or not. So the Big Sky, anyone interested? I'll do a quick overview in case there are Western fans in here. Got some tips on the dust jacket. It's the first edition. All right, A.B. Guthrie. The right dust jacket it is a limited signed copy. All right, it's number 250 out of 500 signed. This book is in great condition. What year is this from? Let's check out the copyright page.
Do we have any religious
First
books?
printing, signed 1947.
We don't have any religious books, do we?
No, I don't think so. All right, let's ask 300 on that. We'll listen to offers if it doesn't sell right away. 300 is what we're gonna ask on that. Okay, let's stay over here. All right, here's a cheapie. Raymond E. Feist. All right, fantasy fans. Let me tell you about this. The King's Buccaneer, unread, first edition, signed by Feist right there. All right. First edition, first impression, just $50. $50. Just $50. If anyone's interested in the Big Sky, let's hear the offer. We're gonna keep moving along. All right. Space Family Robinson. All right, this is kind of like your dad's claim show. So we're going to show you some Space Family Robinson 6.0 off-white to white pages, issue number 1, cool gold key. I saw the last sale on GPA 350, same grade. There's only 131 on the census. There's only 68 better. Last sale was 350. If you're here right now, 315. 315 takes it down. It's under last sale. Let us know. Space Family Robinson number 1. All right, people claim they like William Shatner and Star Trek and stuff, but I don't know, then nothing sells. Here's some cheap. Let's prove it. You guys like William Shatner? You want to read about his amazing work? I'm sure he'll say he's the best writer ever. $40 for all 3 of these. All right, just if there is a William Shatner fan and you want to go down that, here's his 3-book set. $40, unread. They're all first editions. All right. Here's a cool one. So, 2010 Odyssey, Arthur Clarke. Sci-fi fans, you in here? All right, check this out. Arthur C. Clarke. Stunning with the slipcase. This is going to end up being a signed copy. Let's take a look. It's a first edition. So 2001 Space Odyssey, this is the sequel to that book. This is a first edition, and then it is signed, but they put the signature in the back because this was a limited edition. There you go. 600, limited to 600. This is number 312, signed by Clarke. Unread. $450. $450. Anyone looking for a limited Clarke signed first edition? That's the sequel to 2001. $450. Okay. Anne Rice, Pandora. This is the first trade edition. Unread. Anne Rice signed. There's a book plate right there signed by her. See her signature. It is the first trade edition there. All right. $50. $50. Anne Rice fan. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore. She can't get those signatures. Where's the Space Family? Okay, don't take them down too fast.
Mike Bunley.
Mike Bunley's taking the Anne Rice. All right. Anne Rice. They're taking this away. Anyone interested? Space Family Robinson, trying to hook you guys up. 6.0 off-white to white. One last, just sold on April 24th on GPA for $350. It's up for $315, or make an offer. Somebody was actually asking for one of these in the live sale the other day. I got a hold of one, so if you're in here, let me know. I mean, I will take a reasonable offer, but it's already a great price. All right, Boy Comics. This has some Newton ring. I want to make sure you see that. Let me see. See the Newton ring on the title. All right, book's fine, but it is there. Okay. So, Boy Comics, 4.5, off-white to white. This is from 1943. So, a 2.0 just sold on GPA in April for $350. I'm asking $5.25, but if it doesn't sell right away, you can feel free to make me an offer. Good page quality, rare book. Anyone into boy comics? That's on the board. Here's the back. Nothing to hide. Okay. All right, Ray Bradbury, the Toynbee Convector. This is a cheapie. It is in great shape, never read. First edition. Let's see the copyright page, 1988. What are we looking for? I don't know if this one was stated or whatever.
First edition at the bottom.
First edition on the bottom, it says, okay. It's just 25 bucks. It's another thank you if you're here. 25 bucks. That one's unread. Okay.
Nobody's taking it.
All right, here's a big one. This is a cool one. Norman Rockwell. Where's the other one, too? The ABC book. Did that make it?
It's all right.
Okay. Norman Rockwell. This is the first of 2 signed Norman Rockwell books.
Grail Keeper Keys.
All right, Patrick, I'm not charging you for that, all right? That's on us. Don't charge. Put it for Grail Keeper's Keys. Pat, that one's on us, all right? Thank you. All right, Norman Rockwell. First edition. Crazy. It's a very good to find. It has some writing. It was a gift at some point. Signed by Sincerely Norman Rockwell. I mean, it has some minor wear. I mean, as you would expect, illustrations are awesome in here. Norman Rockwell fan. How cool is that? This is in really good shape.
Any Gene Wolfe books?
$200 signed, first edition. Norman Rockwell.
Gene Wolfe?
No, someone asked any Gene Wolfe books. I don't think we have any. RFR8.
All right, that's a roar. $200. RFA 2094. Thank you. All right, Sherlock Holmes. These are memorial editions, all right? So kind of like reprints, omnibus kind of situations. I mean, oh, it's volume 1 and 2. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Volume 1 and 2. There you go. There's 1 and 2. So what is that? $36 for both. They're first editions from 1930. The complete Sherlock Holmes Volume 1 and 2, first edition compilations from 1930. They're in great condition. You want some 1930 Sherlock Holmes action.
RFRE 2094.
All right. 36 bucks RFA. You got it. Thank you. All right, this is cool. So I'll tell this the best I can. So the Two Towers, these paperbacks, there's 3 of them obviously in the trilogy. They weren't authorized. So they printed them basically without the license, and then they had to like cancel them. So like they're like copyright infringement, banned. So they're actually kind of like a collector's item. There's some tearing at the top here. These were pulled. This one, I mean, it hasn't been read. I mean, it does, looks like, I mean, I don't know if it's been read actually, but it is in pretty good shape, but it has, I mean, obviously the damage on the outside. So we're showing it to you. Unauthorized pirate copy, 1965 with the splits. So we're calling it fair to good, 40 bucks. Cool piece of Lord of the Rings history. They were pulled, so. All right, 40 bucks, RFA. You're gonna take that RFA, I got you. RFA, thank you, 40 bucks. All right, here you go. Hook. This thing's pristine. Maybe you like the movie. Terry Brooks wrote this thing, and he signed it. All right, so if you like the movie, maybe you like Terry Brooks, maybe both. It's just 25 bucks. So first mass market paperback edition, 25 bucks with the signature. That's a giveaway basically.
That goes to Logan's.
Logan Nance. Remember, shipping's 10 bucks if you're in the US, so pick up a few things. If you pick up one, it'll make more sense for you. Logan Nance, thank you. All right, another Anne Rice. Vittorio the Vampire. All right. This thing's pristine. It is signed. There's the nameplate there. Signed. All right. This one needed to be. Yeah, this has never been read. Signed by Anne Rice. Let's go 40. 40 bucks. 40 bucks.
Mike Bunley.
All right, Mike Bunley's going to take that. 40
40.
bucks. Mike Bunley, thank you. All right, Nightmare number 12, 1954. It's a 6.5 off-white pages. Check out that art. Show this. Back cover. Looks good for that grade. All right, March 24th, same grade, sold for $350. I'm in that range.
Mike Bunley said to give the Anne Rice to Angry Mixed Stuff.
All right, did Angry Mixed Stuff want it?
He said it first.
Okay, Angry Mixed Stuff. We're going to switch it to him. It's because our feed's different. So to be fair, we stick with what we see first. Everyone's feed's going to be different. But that one, Mike Bunley gives it to Angry Mixed Stuff. ANGREEMICK Stuff takes it over. Okay, got it? Okay. All right, so $320 on that. Let me know if you want that. All right, here's just if you want to read some Stephen King. These are just the trade paperbacks for the set of 6. I mean, if you bought something already, you might want to add these. It's the Green Mile, 1 through 6. It's just 15 bucks if you want to read something. There you go. It's a cool little set. All right, the violin, Anne Rice. First, this is what do we have? 15 bucks. All right, collector professional. Thank you. Yeah, he did offer Angry Mixed Stuff. Okay, so the violin, Anne Rice. It is signed by Anne Rice on a plate. It has this tear right here. All right, it has a tear. All right, so you see that tear? So it's signed by her, but it has the tear. Other than that, this book is pristine. All right, we're gonna ask 50. 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Signed by Anne Rice on the nameplate. Angry Mixed Up. You saw the tear, right, on the page where the nameplate is? Make sure you saw that. 50 bucks. Angry Mixed Up takes it down. Anne Rice. Thank you. All right. The Wish Song of Shannara. I don't know if there's any Shannara fans, but this is part of the original series, right? The correct dust jacket. This thing's really nice. And it is signed by Terry Brooks. And he says, A Touch of the Druid. All right, Touch of the Druid, Terry Brooks. So it has a remark on it too. Check out the condition of the book. Flawless, you guys. Basically flawless. All right, condition matters on this one. It's really a condition price here. I am open to fair offers if it doesn't sell right away. This one was tough to price, and because of the inscription, I didn't really know what to do. It is a first edition. 500 or best offer. It is a first edition. If you're asking about this, it is a first edition, yes. First edition hardcover. Okay. So this is by Robert Ludlum. This was his first book. This is the author that wrote the Bourne trilogy, right? So the Bourne trilogy. This copy has an inserted signature page for him. All right, this was in there, so it is his signature's there. This has like a see-through kind of dust jacket that came with it. It has damage on that kind of dust jacket thing it came with. You could see right there. All right. The signature's in there. We're asking 170. If it doesn't sell right away, we'll consider an offer. Let us know. Okay. All right. What are we caught up with comments? Okay. Stephen King's Danse Macabre. Okay. Clip dust jacket. The price is caught there. See that?
500.
500. All right. Patrick's gonna take the. All right. Let me see that. All right, Patrick. You claimed it at 500, but I'm gonna charge you 450. All right. You're supposed to make an offer. All right. 450. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Patrick. You're supposed to make an offer, Patrick. All right. Stephen King's. Okay, so I covered that. That was clipped. And then this thing's pristine, all right? Never read. I mean, the dust jacket had the damage. I'll show you the back. Okay, some more there's a tear, and then there's a tear there at the top. So the book is pristine, though. That's the play. The dust jacket could be better. Let's go $70. $70. $70 on that. All right, this is another Hemingway. Oh, $70. Pop Culture Addiction takes that, Stephen King. Pop Culture Addiction, $70. Thank you so much. All right, A Farewell to Arms. Another Hemingway. This is a first edition, but it's the first illustrated edition from 1948. So not the very, very first release, obviously, but it is the first illustrated edition. All right, so it's illustrated, has some illustrations in it. Doesn't have the dust jacket. Book's in pretty good shape. Nothing crazy going on. It has the protector on it. We're calling it fair. We're just asking $45. $45 if you want the first illustrated edition of A Farewell to Arms, not the original, obviously. $45. Logan Nance. Logan Nance, thank you very much. All right. Do we have any James Michener fans in here? We have a lot of him, but we didn't put a ton in the sale. So if we do have any Michener fans, there's a lot more. This is the Drifters. It is a limited edition, and it is signed, and it's never been read. That's just the price tag of where the gentleman picked it up. He paid $175 way back when. Here it is numbered. 500 copies. This is 346 and signed. The actual book is signed here. This thing's never been read. He was a collector. This thing's pristine. If there are Michener fans in here, we're asking $250. $250. The Drifters comes with the slipcase. Slipcase does have some damage on it from storage mostly, but the book is pristine. $250. Yeah, there's some Star Wars.
James Baldwin.
James Baldwin, not ringing a bell, Goro. But I'll keep an eye out. We haven't processed all of the collection yet. All right, Fun West. So Owen West, help me out. Is that Clive Barker or who is that?
Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz. He had his own thing. This is the first printing. So this is Dean Koontz under a pseudonym. This book has some damage. If you're a Dean Koontz fan, there's his signature. So another pen name situation by Dean Koontz. This is the first edition. This is how it came out. There's a sticker on back. We're only asking $60 on that. If you're a fan, that probably makes sense for you. All right. So we have two copies of The Long Walk that we're offering up. So this is cool, you guys. So this is Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King, and there's two different copies. Okay, so let me tell you about this. Look at you guys. Let me just look at this. The Place, an ultra-conservative America of the not-too-distant future. The event, the country's first sports contest, a grueling 450 marathon walk where a single misstep could be your last. The competitors, the nation's youth, the prize, fortune, fame, money. But in a flawless society, there are no losers because the new American government knows how to bury its failures. The Long Walk. So, movie coming, supposedly. So, this is a cool Stephen King book. These are pricey. Again, Richard Bachman books, they first came out in paperback form. This is a first print, first impression right here in my hand, this lower grade copy. These get pricey. There's obviously wear on this. We have it. Let me see where we're at on this. So yeah, so this has the wear, but I'm telling you, they go for a ton. That's the actual first print, $375. I'm not going to cover up the damage here. You guys can see it. $375, and then this one is a first edition, but it's the third impression. This one's in much better shape, but it's not the first. It's the first edition, but it's essentially like the third impression, I believe. I'll show you. So this is not the first, but it is part of the first edition. See? So it's the third impression. The 1 and 2 are missing, so this is the third. They added the Canadian price, and on the first impression, you see how it's not there, just the US price. Check this out. On the third impression, they changed it to add the new pricing. So you can go for the better copy that's not the first edition, $500, the better condition, or you could go for the first that does have the wear for $375. Let us know if you're interested in that. Okay, Terry Brooks, Elf Queen of Shannara. Sounds like there are Terry Brooks fans in here. This book's not a huge book. It's the first edition, but it is signed. It is signed.
I haven't seen any comments in a while.
True. Can you watch? Like, where's the other phone? Let me see. Hold on. I'm checking comments, you guys. They're frozen on the feed.
Maybe not.
I think somebody wrote 45. Did we have something for 45, or did that sell? That sold to RFA.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's still here.
Okay. So this is signed the True Elf, Terry Brooks, to Jeff, $55, unread. So if you just want to pick up another Terry Brooks Shannara book, that one's easy. Okay. All right, Deanne Simmons. Where's my fantasy readers? Deanne Simmons here. This is part of that trilogy everyone loves, the Hyperion novels. This is the first edition, and it is signed by Dan Simmons. All right, unread, $170. $170. All right, 170.
Do we have Hyperion?
No, we don't. That's the only one we had. All right, this is hard to find. All right, so the Man of Bronze. bronze is from 1933. This is, you know, if you guys are Doc Savage fans, this is a hard book to find. I mean, most of them are absolutely falling apart. This one's, it does have damage, the Man of Bronze, but I'm telling you, when you find these, they're beat. 1933, not really built to last. Definitely some browning. You'll see them falling apart. This one's all intact. 225 or best offer. I'll definitely take offers if it doesn't go right away. It's tough to price because they're all falling apart.
They're asking for the Disneyland.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the Disneyland. We'll get that set up. We'll get to it shortly. Let's move this over here. Okay. Okay. Clive Barker, The Damnation Game. First edition paperback signed. Very good condition. So this does have a crease. This is just some news clippings about maybe the signing. But there it is, $25. Clive Barker fan.
Any more Hemingway?
Yeah, we have more Hemingway. Okay. We'll get you some more Hemingway bourbon. All right, Ray Bradbury. Tomorrow midnight. This is
200 for Bronze Man.
You got it, Greg. Greg Holmes, you got it, my friend. Greg Holmes takes it down, $200. Thank you. Yeah, the Disneylands are going to come up as a bundle. All right, Ray Bradbury. This is not. Let me see what my info on this. First edition, good condition. There's a hole punch on the cover. What was the hole punch?
In the front, right there.
Okay, there's a hole punch right there. See it right there. Okay. It's like this is comic book form. All right. Some Ray Bradbury in comic book form. Just $25. $25. It is a first edition paperback comic book form. So $25. Another Ray Bradbury paperback. Oh, yeah, this has Frazetta cover art. Frazetta cover art meets Ray Bradbury. All right, let me show you this a little better. It's a little bigger. So check out the Frazetta work there. Good condition. Let me see what I have here. Yeah, good condition. A little better than that. Maybe even very good. Another comic book form. Paperback. $55 on that one. $55. Okay.
Alice in Wonderland.
No Alice in Wonderland, Joseph. All right, did we sell the Norman Rockwell? No?
No.
Any Cormac McCarthy Western book?
All right, we have another signed Norman Rockwell. We'll get into it. Nobody wanted the other Norman Rockwell, so I'll just, this is a children's book by Norman Rockwell. It's signed by the author and Norman Rockwell. It's $165. If anyone's interested in seeing that book, let me know. But since the other Norman Rockwell signed book didn't go, we'll keep moving. All right, The Season to Be Wary by Rod Serling. I know there's got to be a lot of Rod Serling fans in here. This is a first edition. It has a clipped dust jacket. Let me show you guys if it's stated. First edition, stated.
RFA said he took the other Rockwell.
$60. Okay, so you guys did sign the Rockwell. Did it sell?
Yeah.
Oh, it sold. Okay. So I asked.
Do we have any more?
Yeah, we have one right here. So the other Rockwell sold. So let me show you this. There's some browning right here. That's on the dust jacket. So maybe something spilled. But the book is pristine inside. All right. This is like a children's story for every letter. Check out that Norman Rockwell art. This has barely been opened. Beautiful art for each letter. And the kicker, it's signed by Norman Rockwell and George Mendoza. 300. This is number 312 out of 1,000. And we are asking $165. $165. It is signed by the author and Norman Rockwell, the artist.
You want 125 on the other Norman? I don't know what that means, RFRA. Is that an offer?
Okay, let's give it a second. Okay. I'm just trying to see. I'm happy to work with RFA, but you gotta wait to see if anybody wants it at full price first. Because it's priced at move. Appreciate the offer.
You have a question of 50 people. Is that a cover?
Yes. Who wants that?
It says GRG Homes.
All right, Greg, you got it. $50. GRG Homes. And then I will take, RFA, did you see the condition? You saw this on the dust jacket. It had that, and it had this, and it had this. If you saw all that and you want it for $125, I can do that for you. Because you got the other one as well. As a Rockwell fan, I'm happy to
Alan
do it.
Jester said 165.
Okay, sorry, got sniped. Alan Jester. Alan Jester. All right, let's share the love then, because Alan Jester didn't get any Norman Rockwell sign. Now he got this one. Thank you. All right, nobody wanted this. There's no Twilight or not Twilight. What the hell? The Rod Sterling is not my brain's all mush right now. It's the Twilight Zone.
Oh.
Okay, Star Wars. Somebody was asking for Star Wars. This is incredibly cheap. I don't know. This is the book club edition, so not the first edition. Book club edition of this. I don't know. It looks really cool though, and the book is pristine. And let's stop talking about it because it's only $20.
You're welcome.
$40 on the Sterling book, of course. Patrick.
This one goes to Logan Nance.
Okay, so this goes to Grail Keeper's Keys for $40. Logan Nance, you're gonna take this
For 20.
for $20.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the damage, right? But it's $20 and it looks cool. All right, Logan Nance, thank you. All right, I'm happy to get into this one. This is a big book. I don't know if you don't. Whoa, what is this?
I don't know.
Okay, my wife just did something. Let me see what the heck happened here. I've never done this. She figured out how to do something I've never done. Thank you.
I didn't touch the screen.
Let's. I don't on it. Let me see what I can do here, you guys. Aha. Okay. Good. All right. I've been doing this for a few hours. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Lonesome Dove, you guys. If you guys don't know what this is, your dad probably does, and it's a big deal if you're into it. All right. This is an essentially unread, untouched, beautiful copy. These sell, all right? They sell consistently for about $1,200 in unread condition when they're signed by the author. I'm asking $1,100. I'm happy to show it. I'll show it. I don't know if the Western crowd's in here, but this is a hell of a series if you've never seen it. It has a crazy following. It is signed by Larry. It's never been read. I will show you. It's a first edition. Larry McMurdy. I'm asking $1,100. You check wherever, you'll see that that's what they sell for that or a little bit more. $1,100. All right, The Druid of Shannara. Another Terry Brooks signed book. Oh, wow. Hope you enjoy the magic. Keep the magic. Terry Brooks, okay. First edition, flawless condition, essentially, just $35 with the inscription, the Druid of Shannara, first edition, book 2. Okay. And then, what is this? Harlan Ellison, Approaching Oblivion.
Michael Crichton. Oh,
Forward by Michael Crichton, first edition, okay. Oh, this is signed, okay. Approaching Oblivion. Harlan Ellison, signed, okay. This one's not been read. Minor damage only, $85. Any Harlan Ellison fans? $85, okay. All right, here's the $85. Grail Keeper's Keys takes it. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you, Patrick. All right, Robert Heinlein. First edition. This one's cheap. If you're into Heinlein, I know he has quite the following in the sci-fi world. This is a first edition, first impression. There are all my print numbers. First edition stated. Just $40. If you want a first edition from Heinlein, some of them can run a lot. That one's cheap for those standards. All right. The Body Snatchers. All right. How cool is this? We know the Body Snatchers. This is the first edition. One of these quirky sci-fi novels. Let's see what we got going on the copyright page. So this is actually how it first came out. Is it stated? Not seeing it, but it is the first edition. Just doesn't state it. I mean, that's essentially telling you that it is right there. So the Body Snatchers first edition. Good to fair condition, $50. Pen marker on the cover right there. Not a reprint. That's how it came out. $50. All right, Frank Herbert. This is the author of Dune, The White Plague. A lot of these books that are about plagues and diseases, they've gotten hot ever since the pandemic we went through. This one's on red. The dust jacket has some wear. The kicker here is it's signed by Frank Herbert. All right, the author of Dune. So dust jacket had some issues. It's the signatures, what you're paying for here. The book is beautiful. $275 or best offer, unread. $275. The White Plague. All right. Let me see. All right, these Disneyland books, you guys. So these are they started in the early 70s, and these are just stunning, all right? My understanding is they were children's books that were just, they were children's books, like kind of magazines for children. Check out the artwork on these, you guys. So you're not getting the artwork. Okay, let me show you. They're all beautiful. Check this out. All right, so I'm going to offer these as a bundle. I'm going to show you one of them so you know what they are. So look. So back up. Okay. So check out the artwork on these, you guys. Just really, really awesome colors. These are from the early 70s. They have they have a lot of movies. The artwork's just awesome in all of them. They're all great the artwork, they just don't make stuff like this anymore.
Grail Keeper said 225 White Plague.
Yeah, you got it. Patrick, 225. Give it to him. That's fine, yeah. 225. Grail Keeper's Keys. All right, so I'm going to cycle through these. Long story short,
how many total?
There are 40 of them. I got you the bags and boards for them. All right, I got you the right bags and boards. There's 40 of them. I'm going to ask, with the bags and boards, which were pricey, by the way, I'm going to ask $230 for all 40. I'm going to keep cycling through them. If somebody doesn't want them at $230 with the bags and boards, there's 40 of them. Then I will take offers. But
RFA said 230. It's 240, right?
Oh, sorry, I said 230 first. Okay, RFA, we're seeing you first. Let me just, for the record, RFA, let me just get through all 40 of them real quick, just so you can see them. Just know that there are 40. They're all beautiful. I just want you to know what you're buying. What if there were like a dog or something? You'd want to know, right? So I appreciate the trust, but I like to make sure you know what you're getting. And they'll come back and boarded like this. They're all really cool. Thank you. RFA is taking those. Okay. Let's keep this rocking. And thanks again, everyone, for this. I mean, I don't want to say no one's done live sales with rare books, but I haven't seen them. I've seen people talking about rare books on IG, but I haven't seen people doing something like this. It'll get better. I mean, it's our first attempt, so shout out to my wife, my family, just for all the help behind the scenes. They don't want to be on camera. I get it. But they helped me a lot. So Winner Take Nothing, Ernest Hemingway. Somebody was asking for more Hemingway. This is the first edition, so we're going to look for A on this one. Oh, look, the receipt's still there. Wonder what they paid. This is from 1933. There's the A. It's a first edition. No dust jacket. The gilding's pretty good still. It's a nice copy. We're asking $175 for that. And again, if you guys are looking up stuff on eBay, they lie about the first editions. They also, remember, condition matters, all right? These are really nice for their age, all right? So make sure you don't buy one that's falling apart.
Grailkeeper Keys.
Grailkeeper's Keys, $175. Winner Take Nothing. Thank you. All right, Michael Crichton, Eaters of the Dead. Take this out of the bag. Dust jacket damage there. $250. There's a sticker here. What are we looking at? So the sticker's the main thing. It's only $40, and it's the first edition from Michael Crichton. This one, book's in fine shape. I'll show it to you. I mean, it's clean. $40. Any Michael Crichton fans? Yes. Angry Mix Stuff. Angry Mix Stuff. Thank you. All right, another Frank Herbert, The Jesus Incident. All right, this is a condition play. This thing's pristine, never read. There are some storage spots, like some browning on top because of storage. It's not in the book. It's actually never been read. We can tell. And it's signed by Frank Herbert. So again, the author of Dune, signed. It's mostly, this conditions, condition plus the signature. First edition, signed, $2.99. $2.99. And if you picked up something and you want to add that, feel free to make an offer, you guys. All right, Mountain Man. Vardis Fisher. You might be asking, what the hell's Mountain Man? I don't know what Mountain Man is. Okay. Well, if you saw the movie Jeremiah Johnson, you know what Mountain Man is. This was the inspiration for Jeremiah Johnson, the movie. This is a first edition. This is unread. This is unread fine plus in book terms. All right, this thing.
What's 250 Jesus?
250 Jesus is the book we just showed.
Oh, Angry
Yeah, you got it. Angry mixed stuff. You saw the browning on the top, right? Minor browning on the top, the brown spots. I will take 250. I know that you've been dealing with some filtering, so I'm happy to do that. 250. Angry mixed stuff. All right, Mountain Man. So Jeremiah Johnson fan or Vardis Fisher fans. This is crazy. Like this is never the condition on this is incredible. All right. So if you want a pristine copy, there's a little bit of pencil from the original shop or whatever. This is the first edition, $150. It is hard to find one pristine like that. I don't think you'll be able to. Okay, 150. Greg Holmes, GRG Holmes. Thank you very much, Greg. All right, another Stephen King, Dark Tower 4. So a little bit of wear on the dust jacket. Not red. Dark Tower, one of the most, maybe the most popular Stephen King work. First edition. Really clean copy. 225. 225. I think that one's gonna go. 225. All right, any Clive Cussler fans? My wife didn't think anyone was going to be a fan of Clive Cussler, but if you like him, let us know. We have a lot of Clive Cussler. What do we got here? Are these reader first editions or first edition? Oh, okay. So this is like a reader, fair condition first edition, Raise the Titanic. This one is a better copy, and it's signed by Cussler, first edition. 145 if you want a signed first edition by Cussler. 145. If you just want one to read that's a first edition, $30, more damage. What are they saying?
They're saying.
Great rider. All right, buy it, Alan.
I thought you said Hustler.
All right. What's 45? Oh, no, this is 145. 145.
Oh, he said, yeah.
Oh, they corrected it? Okay, Mike Bunley, you want the signed one? You got it. Oh, and Mike, let me show you. So he wrote, "Make a great tomorrow," Mike. Thought you might appreciate that. That's cool. All right, so this one's going to go to Mike Bunley, 145. Thank you. If anyone wants the $30 one, still available. All right. This, I don't think this one was priced. All right, we'll come back to this one. Okay. Piers Anthony, Steph. Piers Anthony, Steph. Is there any Matheson fans in here? Is there Matheson fans? If there are, let me know. Piers Anthony, Steph. All right, I'll make this quick. First edition. It is signed. Very good condition. $40. If you're a Piers Anthony fan, oh wow, look at all this. $40. Oh, you want this? Okay, it's signed by him there. So I think you wanted that, right? Okay, $40. Was that what Mike Bunley wanted? Matheson fan? All right, well, if we can double check the price on the signed set for Matheson at some point, I think I might have to do that later. Okay, we had a signed Matheson set. That's what I don't have pricing on. I've got to make sure I got the pricing down on it on sold. Okay, Ray Bradbury, A Graveyard for Lunatics. I think this is just a pristine first edition. Yep, fine. It's the first edition from 1990.
$175 for Dark Tower 4.
$25. Who made the offer?
Angry Mixed Stuff.
Oh no. Angry on the Stephen King first edition stuff. honestly, I don't even know why I'm selling it. I'm just trying to spice up the live sale. I appreciate you. 225 is going to be on that one. I mean, I'll budge on almost anything except a few things. That's one of them. I kind of hope you don't buy it. All right. Whom the bell tolls. I got 2 copies. I got a really nice first edition with the first dust jacket, everything very good. I'll go over it for $11.50. But I also have first edition second dust jacket in good condition with a lot of damage to the dust jacket here. 235 bucks. For whom the bell tolls.
Any Crichton left? Any Crichton left?
235 on that copy. If somebody buys this, I want to show them.
225.
225. All right. RFA. So let me explain this RFA. So it's the first edition, but it's the second dust jacket. Okay. So I'll show you how I know. So they all both copies are gonna say both copies are gonna have this A for first edition. So that's the book. The dust jacket, you look for 275, but you see how it gives credit? You're not on screen. You see how it gives credit to the photographer there? That's the second dust jacket. The first dust jacket doesn't give credit to the photographer. So I just want to be transparent. First edition, second dust jacket. Confirm you want it at 235 and you got it. It is the first edition book with the second version of the dust jacket.
Oh, he was talking, I guess, about Dark Tower 4. RF claimed.
Oh, okay. RFA to Dark Tower. The Dark Tower for 225.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, 225. RFA, you got it. 225. Thank you. All right, this is Frazetta, Edgar Rice Burroughs, Frazetta artwork. All right, we'll team up here. This is immaculate copy, you guys. Never read. All right, this thing's clean. You're gonna find some amazing art in here as well from Frazetta. This thing has never been read. It is a first edition, 1962. Don't hold it sideways. All right. Clean dust jacket.
You got an offer 1,000 for whom the bell's tolled.
275 on this with the Frazetta artwork. Edgar Rice Burroughs meets Frazetta. 275 unread. Who made the offer?
Greg Holmes. J.R.G. Holmes.
Yeah. He offered 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Greg, let me show it to you. So it has the chipping there, right? It is the first dust jacket, like we said. Has some browning in here. Okay, the browning. Has A, so it's the first edition. And some more browning here. All right, but really nice, solid, very good plus probably copy. If you saw that for you, Greg, I would do 1,000 for you. All right, let me know.
For whom at 275.
Okay. What did he say?
275.
275. All right, so Greg's taking this one. Thank you. And then you'll let me know. Looks good. All right, so we'll give you this for 1,000 and this for 275. So 1,000 for that, 275 for this. Thank you. If anyone's interested in this, it is the first edition with the second dust jacket, you guys. That's an early dust jacket as well.
Got an offer bourbon for 200 for that.
This bourbon, get it out of here. You got it. Bourbon _ Vol, 200 bucks. Thank you. All right. Shadow Fires, Lay Nichols. Who the hell's Lay Nichols again? Do we know?
I think that's it.
Dean Koontz. It is Dean Koontz. Lay Nichols. All right. Don't ask too many questions. All right. Lee Nichols. All right. Lee Nichols. They're telling me. Okay. It is signed by Dean Koontz. Didn't he have another name earlier?
Yes.
All right. So Shadowfire, it's signed. I guess you're paying for the signature mostly. First Avon printing, $50. Any more Michael Crichton? I'm not sure. Do we have more?
I'm not seeing it.
I don't think so. Okay. Anne Rice. What do we got here? Okay, it is signed. Another. I don't know how many more of these we got, but Anne Rice signed. It's on the insert on the sticker there. Anne Rice, you got some news clippings there. It is a first edition. $40. $40. It has some moderate, minor damage to the dust jacket. The book. You're paying for the signature. I mean, $40. Book looks fine. $40. Angry McStuff.
49.
Yeah, it's a typo. We'll forgive it. We won't make him pay $49. We know he meant 40. Thank you, Angry McStuff. Adrian, I was trying to get that $9. Okay. Old Man in the Sea. This is a big book. Hemingway fans, this is a big book. All right, this is a first edition. It has some writing on the dust jacket. All right. It has somewhere, I think the main thing on the dust jacket is this writing here. All right. It is a first edition. It has some writing here. It's clipped. Dust jacket's clipped. All right. They cut off the price. I'm sure you saw that. Then we're going to go to the copyright page. This is from 1952, and it has the A. It is a first edition. First edition with the right dust jacket. Here's the book. Some of the gilding did come off. This is a big book. All right. Some would say Hemingway's best. $750, and that one's going to be firm. $750. The Shrinking Man. Cue the jokes. $20.
For these two.
$20 for both. All right, Matheson fans, $20. You get first U.S. printing. This is the first U.S. printing, and we'll throw in this other Matheson book. $20 for both. Get you some cool reading. No. Where's the? Oh, it's here. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. All right, here we go. Needful Things, Stephen King, first edition, not signed. Oh man, she's giving it away.
That's not me.
$15. That's my sister. My sister, unread. Stephen King. Who's awake? $15. My sister's giving it away.
Pop culture.
Of course.
Edition.
Pop culture edition. I'm not shipping this to Canada. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Frank Herbert, the Dosati Experiment. All right. Has some browning from storage, brown spots, unread. All right, this is, I think this might be the last chance to get a Frank Herbert signed book tonight. Unread. $3.95. I will take offers if it doesn't sell right away. Let's get it out of here. Especially if you picked one up or you're a big Herbert fan. Let's hear it.
RFA. Put a bid on $6.75.
RFA, no, that one I'm firm, man. I don't even know why that's in here. I appreciate it. I've been working with you on other stuff. I'll continue to do that, but not on that book. All right. This is cool if you like Burroughs and Tarzan. Let me see. Check out this artwork. You got Joe Jusko artwork. Remember the Marvel masterpieces and all the other incredible art this guy does.
I think $750.
All right, RFA, you saw the condition, 750. You got it. Congrats. Big book. Oh wait. But we had a 750 from Greg. He okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this. I want to be fair here. You wrote 675 on the Old Man from the Sea. I said I was firm. That was a counter, right? That was an offer, and then I counter offered you, but before I see Greg Holmes 750 first. So Greg Holmes sniped it is what I see. That would be fair, and then RFA. That was a snipe. See it on the streams. I'm just calling it fairly. You gotta watch the claims, okay? That causes like they're competing, so they want to make sure it's called right. Okay, RFA, Greg's gonna give it to you. 750. So keep it with RFA. I'm just trying to be honest, you guys. Okay, so Joe Jusko, this one's signed. It has an insert. It's attached. Joe Jusko signed. Cool artwork. Edgar Rice Burroughs. What do we got on this one? It's unread. $70. Comes with a signature card. Awesome artwork in there. All right, maybe you're a Burroughs fan. Maybe you're a Jusko fan. Maybe both. All right, Frank Frazetta. These are awesome. I mean, we all love Frazetta, right? 2 art books. It's a set, you guys. Oh, wow.
Okay, Greg Holmes says, yes, take it, RFI. So
Just be sure you want it, RFA. If you want it, you got it, all right? Thank you, Greg, too. Class act. All right, so there's this volume, and then there's this volume. These
Jusko for 75, is that right? Yeah.
no, 70, but that's
70.
fine. All right, yeah, Greg, it was 70. We'll give it to you for 70. Thank you. Then we got this other Frazetta art book as well. These are like unread, you guys. I might be opening these kind of for the first time here. I wish they were signed, but I believe he had passed anyway by the time these came out. For the pair, $110 for both. $110 for both. Let me go check for something really quick. Can you scan some of that stuff?
That one's claimed. Missoula _ comics.
Okay.
I'm seeing DRG Holmes first.
Let me see.
You see it different?
I think we're going off for this one.
Okay.
We're going off for that one.
Okay, let's come back here. What are you seeing on the comments? Where's the other?
No, I don't see that one.
What happened? 110. I mean, you don't see it.
I see Missoula.
Okay, 110. Greg Holmes.
Okay,
Let me see on this. Yeah. Greg Holmes, and then I see Missoula. Greg Holmes, 110. That was for the 2 Frazettas. Okay. I don't know what this is. The Right Stuff, all right? America, first printing, $75. It has a clip dust jacket. Take it right now. I'll give you the sealed movie. $75 for both. That's the first edition. If you're into the right stuff, little bonus I went to go grab.
Any Lovecraft or C.S. Lewis?
No Lovecraft, no C.S. Lewis. All right, Louis L'Amour. Anybody into Louis L'Amour? This is signed. I know Uncle was a huge Luis L'Amour fan. He would have loved this. So if you want it, I'm asking $100. Limited leatherette novel there. All right, Jack London. Jack London. This is a first edition from 1919. Dust jacket not here. They paid $50 back in the day. First edition. Condition looks good. 1919. Jack London. $100.
75 for Lewis. Mike
Of
Bunley.
course, Mike. I'm not gonna say no to Mike. $75. Mike Bunley. Mike Bunley. Thank you very much. All right, $100 on this. Let me show you the condition. Again, you go on eBay, you'll see.
Bourbon_Vol.
Okay, but bourbon, I wanted to show you this. Make sure you saw that. Sorry, I was working on the other claim. If you don't want it, no problem, bourbon. You just want to make sure you see what you're getting. Okay, $100. Yeah, Sean, to say the least, right? All right, Hawaii, a Michener book.
He's okay with it.
Okay, you're good with that. Bourbon_Vols, taking that down. All right, yeah, $100. Hawaii from Michener. This is a first edition. It has some browning, brown spots, I should say. Doesn't. I mean, if it was red, it was lightly red. Massive novel, Hawaii. Clip dust jacket. You see some of that brown on top. They must, just the way it was stored, I think. The book, nice and bright inside, first edition. $60. We're calling it good, maybe very good. A little browning, small tears on the dust jacket. Hawaii, first edition. Orphans of the Sky, first American edition. First American edition, 1964, Heinlein book. Good, fair condition. What did we see? Book looks better than that. I think that's at least very good, if not fine minus. I think the dust jacket has the issues. This is a cheapie for Heinlein standards. There's some staining there too. It's just $30.
Any Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings?
Foxing, yeah, Sean. No Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. We sold the Lord of the Rings we have, I think. Right?
Yeah.
The Tolkien.
Okay, the fifth column and the first 49 stories, Hemingway. This is a first edition from 1938.
Offer $60 for the.
Minus the movie. You don't want the movie? You don't want the movie? Angry Mixed Stuff? All right, fine. If you don't want the movie, $60. $60. How do you not want the movie? I'll give you the movie. Okay. All right, fine. No movie then. All right, the fifth column and the first 49 stories, Hemingway. Angry Mixed Up. If you want the movie, I'll throw in the movie. All right. If you don't want the movie, that's fine. All right. A. So it's the first edition, 1938. Ernest Hemingway. Very good condition here. First Hemingway. The fifth column and the first 49 stories. 1938. First Hemingway with the A. No dust jacket. $275. Clive Barker. Imagica. All right. Imagica. And this is here because it's signed as well. Clive Barker signature. We're asking $75 on that. That's the first print.
Did Dune and Foundation sell?
Did
No, we still have room.
Dune sold. Oh wait, we're gonna cycle back through what didn't sell. Maybe start bringing some of those bigger items back, so we can give them one more shot at some of that stuff. The Brave Cowboy, Edward Abbey. This one's interesting because it is limited to 500 copies. It is signed by Kirk Douglas. He wrote a foreword here. signed by Kirk Douglas. This is number 292 out of 500. Signed by Kirk Douglas. It has never been read. $200. $200. Definitely will consider offers on that if it doesn't sell right away. All right, here's another cool signature, a little different. Heaven is Under Our Feet. First edition, Don Henley, you guys. Don Henley, yes, that Don Henley. Signed this book. Don Henley signed book. What are we asking? $120. Very good condition. It's better than that. I think it's fine condition in book terms. Never read. Let me check the book itself. All right, let's call it maybe fine minus. Actually, maybe even very good. I see some browning up there at the tip, but it's not been read, and it has the signature in there. 120 or best offer. All right, Anne Rice, The Vampire, Armand. This is the first trade edition. It is plated and signed. All right, it is plated and signed by Anne Rice, first edition. Very good condition. I think it's better than that. For being conservative, I think it's more like maybe even fine. $55 with the signature. All right, another big Hemingway. Green Hills of Africa.
Angry Mixed Up 55.
All right, Angry Mixed Up, $55. Armand. The Vampire Armand, Angry Mixed Up signed. You got it, $55. All right, Green Hills of Africa. There's some art that's here, you guys. It got faded. It's not. It's like muted. It's not like it used to be essentially there, but it is the correct dust jacket. Green Hills of Africa, you see the damage across the top. It's in a protective cover. There's also some kind of staining there. The correct dust jacket. It is the first edition with the A. This one's from 1935. I mean, structurally the book is great, but it does have the issues I pointed out. So let's call it probably good. Maybe you could make an argument. Yeah, I think it's good, probably. Maybe very good, but with the dust jacket, the fading, and some staining, $699. $699. First edition with the right dust jacket. All right, Clive Barker, Cabal. First edition, fine, never read, signed and inscribed by Clive Barker. Check this out. Where do we see this? Signed and inscribed by Clive Barker. Oh, here we go. Clive Barker. So it's personalized. It's just $75, first edition.
We have Hemingway Farewell to Arms.
Yeah, I think so. Farewell to Arms, Hemingway, didn't we have that? Maybe it didn't make this show, but appreciate all the support, you guys. We'll have a part 2 because we have more books, but we weren't able to process all of them. All right, Burning Daylight, Jack London, first edition from 1910.
Someone wants to know what was written inside of the last book. Maybe
This
one or
one?
two books.
So this, just to Jeff, very best wishes, Clive Barker, and then he signed it October 88. All right, Burning Daylight. This copy looks pretty damn good. Has the old receipt. They paid $30 back in the day.
What was written on the Hemingway?
Oh, the Hemingway. Okay, I'll check that out.
This one.
1910. It is the first edition. 1910. There's the copyright page. All right, that's the cheapie. Let's go. Did we sell one of these?
Yeah.
What did we sell that for? This one's in better shape. That'll be fair. Okay.
Was there something on the Hemingway?
They want to know what the writing was?
Yeah.
I need to see what the writing was myself. Let me see. So the writing on the Hemingway is just, you guys were probably referring to the notes on the back. It was just the bookstore pointing out things probably to look for in the first edition, like a misspelled word or whatever. It's in there. But this is the first edition. I think that was another way to just confirm that it was the first edition, but it is. So $6.99 on that. If you're interested, it is the first edition with the right dust jacket. And I would, if it doesn't get claimed right away, I would consider an offer on that one. Let's get it out of here. Okay, so this was claimed at 35. So let's go to 45 on this one. 45. Okay, are there signature people here in the back? Let me see. In the back? What are you talking about? That is the back. That's the back. Okay. Let me know if I missed something. I don't think I did. All right, signatures. There's a.
RFA says, give me the better one then for 45. And
Okay,
take the
cool.
other one back.
So let's give the better one. Sorry, RFA, I didn't realize we had two of these in this sale. So 45 bucks, and then this other one is available for 35. 35. If somebody wants this other copy, first edition. All right, here's a signature book. This book has a lot of signatures in it. All right, it has 43. It has 44 authors, 43 signatures from different authors, including Stephen King, Robert Bloch, Ray Bradbury, Gerald Ford, Elmer Leonard, Richard Matheson, and Dan Simmons.
No Little Women.
No Little Women. Okay. You gotta scroll. So okay. So there's a lot of signatures in this book. It's Lord John's signatures, 1991. I'm not going to show you guys all the signatures. I'll show you one of the big ones. There was a foreword by Stephen King, and then he signed it. That's wet ink. And then there's like tons of actual wet signatures. Here's Robert Bloch, Ray Bradbury, etc., etc. So Stephen King, Robert Bloch, Ray Bradbury, Gerald Ford, Elmer Leonard, Richard Matheson, Dan Simmons. It's $400 or best offer. One note, Joe Magnani is an artist. He was supposed to sign the book. He did not sign the book. He passed away soon after this book came out. Maybe he was unavailable. They only made 400 of these. This is number 250.
$7.50 for the Green Hills and fifth column.
Okay, so the Green Hills. Where's the column? It's over there. Here. Let me. $7.50 for the Green Hills and the fifth column. Oof. $9.75. I'll go to $8.50 for you. $8.50 will take both. If you want both, $850 takes them both RFA because you bought a good amount. All right, if anybody wants to make I want to get rid of this. So if you want to make an offer on the signature book, let me know. It's $400, 43 signatures. I can go through all of them if you'd like. All right, Ernest Hemingway. This is To Have and Have Not. We got this at a fair or good. There's some staining. It is a first edition from 1937. This has some binding issue there, but it is attached. It's getting the weekend though. 1937. It is a first edition. 125. No dust jacket, but it does have the plastic protector.
He's gonna pass.
He's gonna pass. Okay.
Any Tom Clancy?
What was his offer?
I believe it was 50.
All right, RFA, $800. Takes them both. $800 RFA. Let's go. You're not gonna see them again. $800 takes them both. All right. I don't know. This is kind of cool. It's kind of hardcore though. I don't really know how to price this. It's limited to $750. It is the poem, New Hampshire, Robert Frost. It is signed by Robert Frost. It's number 287 out of 750 of them. It's never been read. Somebody has one on eBay. They're asking $757, so I'll start at $550. The Robert Frost signature there is, I think, what you're paying for, and it's limited, so let us know. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Heinlein. $800, all right. RFA. RFA, $800. That's incredible. Appreciate that. $800. RFA. We're gonna have first Hemingways. So hard to find. Like, congrats and thank you. All right, Heinlein. These are some cheapies. They're all first prints, you guys. I'm just gonna line them up. Let us know if you're interested in any of them. They're just some sci-fi reading. They're all good condition, fair condition. They're first prints, unless we say otherwise. This is not. This is just Ray Bradbury, The Martian Chronicles. If you want an older paperback of it, I don't think this is first edition. We just put it in here in case people just wanted some vintage reading. Let me see. Yeah, this is not first edition.
100 and the other Hemingway.
Where was the other Hemingway? This? Who made the offer? Bourbon, you got it. $100. Takes it. Bourbon_Vol. Thank you. All right. Stephen King, The Dead Zone.
Someone's asking about the Frost book. What was the
Frost book? So this is going to be hard to find any information on. It's Robert Frost. It's from 1955. It's the separate 1955 separate edition. It's like a limited edition. They came out 1955. Robert Frost is the first separate edition of his poem New Hampshire, limited to 750 numbered copies signed by him. This is number 287. And yeah, there was only 750 to begin with. I think it's from 1955. There's one on eBay. You'll find it for $757. I'm asking $550, your best offer. If you're interested, let me know. All right, Stephen King, Dead Zone, first edition. Some storage, browning, tanning, all right, on the tips. Put the book inside. Real nice. All right, very minimal things going on with the book.
Already? Someone claimed it for
$80. All right, Grail Keeper's Keys. Make sure you saw you got it. Okay. Make sure you saw that, Pat. All right, $80. Grail Keeper's Keys. Thank you. This is not Not autographed. Okay. We're rotating back. If you missed it, $7.99. This is the sequel to Dune. It's the first print, first impression. The OG. It has a little bit of writing there. Check out the condition. This is the first edition, first print of the sequel to Dune. It is clean. The book is clean. That's a big one. We're asking $7.99. The dust jacket does have an issue. Like there's some tearing right there. All right, that is tough to find. $7.99. That's the first. Okay. What else do we have? Are all the comics sold?
No.
Okay, let's bring back the stuff that's not. Oh, we haven't even shown this yet. Oh, we still have more stuff to show?
No.
Okay. All right, here's a cool one. The Scarlet Plague, Jack London, first edition. This thing is in great shape. Okay, so let me tell you about this book. All right, this is a book that's really interesting. It's from 1915. The Scarlet Plague has some artwork there. That's what that is. 1915, first edition, The Scarlet Plague. This book takes place in San Francisco, and the storyline is very similar to COVID-19 back in 1915, so it's kind of made the rounds. It's a very, very scarce book, especially in this condition. $550. We got it a very good to fine minus in book speak. Only 5,000 were made when it came out, so $550 there. The condition on the Frost book, it's like new RFA. It has the like cloth covering here. It is let me confirm. Yeah, 1955. It's really nice inside. I mean, it's never. I mean, there's not much to it. It's a poem, but it's number 287 out of 750 and signed by him. Okay. Okay. Any comments?
Are these your books?
Yes, bros. These are my books. Okay, so this was that Anne Rice writing under her pen name. Any offers on these two? They're both first editions. This one, the paperback form of this, very scarce. We're asking 200 or best offer. Make offers. Let's get that out of here. Catcher in the Rye. This is the first UK edition. I'm happy to go back over a condition. $545 with the correct dust jacket. Catcher in the Rye. This is from 1951.
We got an offer 800 for Frost and the Plague.
From RFA.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my friend, you got it. $800. RFA. $800. Done. Okay, so I think we're winding down a bit, right? We're cycling back to more stuff. We're going to be more aggressive with offers. So if you see anything you want to make an offer on, let us know. So any takers on this Anne Rice pair?
The signature book didn't sell, did it?
The signature book's still here. Who's asking?
King Solomon collection.
King Solomon is still here. You want to see the signatures? I'll show them all. Let me just put up some of the big books that didn't sell. So this we showed.
How much was the signature book? 300?
400, but I said make an offer.
I don't know. Pop culture addiction. If it's 300? Question mark.
It's 400, but I would take 300. It is signed by Stephen King.
King Solomon's offering 325. It looks like. I don't know if this is an offer or not. On pop culture.
So King Solomon You wrote 325. He's the only one that made an offer, right? Little Browning.
Mhm.
I want him to see. Okay, so the signatures are all here. There's one signature. I mentioned it earlier. There's Gerald Ford. There. I'll show you all the signatures, but I told you what the highlights were. There was one signature. I wanted to show you something just so you know. This is Richard Matheson there. Joe Magnani, he had his page set up. He didn't sign it. So I want to make sure you know that. That's how it was made. I mean, he didn't sign it, but all those other people there's a lot of signatures, including Stephen King, Robert Bloch, Ray Bradbury, Gerald Ford, Elmer Leonard, Richard Matheson, Dan Simmons. So I would take 300 actually. So you offered 325. I would take 300. Daniel, if you want it, let me know. Okay, anyone want to make an offer on the Nightmare book? 6.5, off-white pages. It's number 12.
Yeah.
350 was the last sale. I said I'd take 320. Make me an offer. Let's get this out of here tonight.
300 for King Solomon Collectibles.
King Solomon, you got it. 300 bucks. Thank you, Daniel. And then the boy, number 13, 4.5, off-white to white. In April, GPA 2.0 sold for 350. That's how I got to 525, 4.5, off-white to white. Make an offer. Make an offer. Boy, comics number 13. How are we doing on time? I think, what time did we start?
6:10.
6:10. All right, we're pop culture. Nobody told me you offered.
Yeah,
He did.
I know. I told you, and I said 300 and question mark.
All right, so pop culture addiction. I see you wrote 300 question mark. She's telling me she did tell me that, so that's on me. You get the book, 300 bucks. Pop culture addiction. Pop culture addiction. You got it.
For a signature book.
The signature book. Sorry, Daniel. I just looked at the screen, and that is what happened. Okay. All right, Michener fans, the floating world. This dust jacket has some damage at the top. All right. Actually, pretty significant damage. It is a first edition. It is signed and inscribed by James Michener. If you're just James Michener fan, The Floating World. It is the first edition. First printing says there, stated. Okay, we're asking 130 on that. 130 bucks. Yeah, Greg. Make me an offer, Greg. I could hook you up here. Nightmare, if you like. Here, let me show you the art. Nightmare. This is Nightmare number 12, Greg. 6.5, off-white pages. And I was asking 320 because on GPA, on March 24th, one sold same grade, same page quality for 350. So make me an offer. And then there's the Boy Comics 13, 4.5, off-white to white pages. A 2.0 just sold on GPA for 350, so that's how I got to 525. It does have some Newton rings here. Make me an offer. If you want to do a bundle, I'm happy to work with you. Hang on, guys. Sorry.
When I
Okay.
touch the screen a certain way.
400 on Catcher. RFA. RFA, you bought a lot tonight. 450. 450. 450 takes it, RFA, because you bought a ton. I appreciate you, man. All right, Chuck Yeager. We'll cut to the chase. I'm happy to show you. If you're a Chuck Yeager fan, it's 65 bucks. It's signed by Chuck Yeager. All right. $4.50. All right. So RFA, for the record, it's the first UK edition. All right, the UK edition, first edition in the UK. All right, I showed you the damage on the dust jacket. It is the correct dust jacket. Just make sure you know all that. $450 RFA. Thank you, RFA. $450. Okay. There's nothing much to say here. It's signed by Kirk Douglas, $40. If you're a Kirk Douglas fan, this book's never been read. First edition paperback, signed by Kirk Douglas. Right there. Just a cool signature if you're a fan. UFO Encounters. It's a cool vintage kind of UFO book here. UFO Encounters is like kind of a sub crease down the middle, just $35. If we said it was a comic grade, probably like a 5.5, maybe 6. Did we get any offers on these?
No.
Both Slabs and Catcher in the Rye. Oh man,
I didn't see that.
sorry, Greg. I didn't hear about that one. If you want to make a offer on both Slabs, Greg, I'll hook you up. Sorry about that. Please let me know if there's an offer. $35 is claimed. Who claimed it?
DJ Doan.
DJ Doan. All right, remember shipping's $10 in the U.S. So if you pick up one thing, pick up another. All right, Space Family Robinson, third and final slab, I think. This is a 6.0, off-white to white pages. April 24th, $350 was what the GPA sale was. Same grade. I'm at $315. Somebody wants to bundle a few of those together. Let's get them sold or make an offer on one. Let's just get them out of here, you guys. Those are great books, and I'm willing to work with you. All right, A.B. Guthrie, Last Valley. We'll make this quick. Very good condition, unread, signed by him, $30. That seems signed by him, $30. That's Ernest Hemingway, Nick Adams, former library copy withdrawn. First edition, 1972. It is the first Hemingway. It was a library, so we would expect to see some damage here, some writing. But it's kind of a thank you if you stuck around. It is the first edition, $35. $35? Or was that for the former?
I can't. No. I think that was the last
DJ
thing.
knows.
The last one.
Okay, let's keep moving. All right, we had the 2 long walks. We got the first edition, third impression. Really nice condition here. One of those Richard Bachman, Stephen King books. $500 or best offer. And then we had the first printing, first impression, the very first. It does have damage. $375. These books first came out in paperback form. They're going to make a movie supposedly on those two, and they're Stephen King Grails. So if you're interested, I'm not really going to make too many, I'm not going to budge too much, but make an offer. Okay. And then over here, so I was surprised we didn't get any interest on these or an offer. Wheel of Time. We got it's the early paperback edition, not the first edition. All 3 of these are signed by Robert Jordan, who passed, right? So can't get that signature anymore. All 3 of these are signed by him. And this is the first edition paperback on the second book. And the third one is the first edition, second print, $325. They add up to about $900. I said I'd take 800. Does somebody want to take them right now for $700 for all three? All three are signed. $700. All right, here's one we haven't seen. Ansel Adams, Photographs of the Southwest. There's some Browning right here on the dust jacket. All right. The interior, this is a first edition photograph book. Here's the kicker on it. It is signed by Ansel Adams.
Is there a foundation?
No foundation. Signed by Ansel Adams. Has that Browning top right. $120. $120. All right, here's the old Disney bundle. So you got, from the 40s and 30s, you got these 3 Disney books. The Magic Lamp, Disney's Magic Lamp. 1942, the spine's detached on this. Fair condition. Cool Disney book there. Got this from 1939, good condition, Donald Duck. Cool artwork inside here. And then you got this, 1948, fair condition. 1948, 1942, 1939, 120, Ansel Adams.
Nola CZ.
Nola Caesar. NOLACZR. All right, there's a 4th book, 1938 as well. All right, so for this whole set of 4 from the 1930s and 1940s, I'm only asking $80. $80 gets you all 4 of those. This one, the spine on this book is questionable, but the art is awesome. Okay, $80 if you want that. What was this? Oh, the signed Michener. Any Michener fans? This one's signed. Let me know. We could go through it again. $80.
Yep. DJ Doe 1.
DJ Doan. $80 for all 3 of those. Thank you. All right, we're winding down, guys. Appreciate all the support. Be sure you're following Elite Collectibles 11. Thank you so much. Let's make an offer. $300. Anyone want this for $300? First edition Frank Herbert book. It is signed by Frank right there. $300. Anyone want it? Last call. It's unread. Just has some brown spots on the top because of storage. The book, there's no spotting inside. Never been read. $300. Let me know. All right, Arthur Clarke. This was the sequel to Odyssey 2001. This is Odyssey 2010. We're asking $450, limited to $650. It is signed by Arthur Clarke. Kirk Douglas. Nobody likes Kirk Douglas apparently. If you do, this one's signed. We can go over it. It's just $35. Oliver North. Wow. Okay. You don't have to admit if you're an Oliver North fan. It's signed by Oliver North, and it's only $25. All right. I think I'm going to take over the camera here. Thank you very much. Let me just do a final scan. Let me know if you guys want to see anything again. You guys want to make any offers. This is signed by Dan Simmons. I think we've shown everything we're going to show tonight, essentially. Is that right? Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are awesome. And again, my family, thank you so much for all the work behind the scenes to put this together. If there's anything you guys want to see one more time, this is the novel from the person that made the Bourne Identity novels. This is the first edition of White Fang. That's a cool book.
For a 300 on the long walk from RFA.
RFA, which are you looking for? This one, RFA 300 on that. Let me know if it is. Let's go. I hate to do it, but I mean,
You said yes to whatever you were putting.
meet me at 325 just so I can. 325 RFA. Yeah. That is a first printing, first impression RFA, the first, 325. That's fine from you because you bought so much.
300 for the experiment.
You got it. Angry Nick stuff. You got it. $300. Thank you. All right. Nobody wants to make a play on, what else do we have that didn't sell? I think that's going to do it. 325 is sold. $325. RFA 2094. So give them the copy. I think it was 375, right?
They want to see the rose.
There's a first edition Spirit of St. Louis by Charles Lindbergh. Still available. We sold one. All right, I'll show you the rose. It's over there, Rosemary's. Let's get it out of here. Rosemary's Baby. Has some dust jacket damage there at the top. It is a stated first edition. The dust jacket is a later edition with a higher price tag than the first impression, but it is stated first edition, first printing. So we're asking $120 on that one. You can make an offer. I would take 100. Want it for $100? Info on the Dune Messiah. The book itself is pristine. The dust jacket has a little issue down here, but it's not the book. I'll show you.
Orphans of the Sky, $15 offer.
Look how this thing's beautiful. It's the correct dust jacket, first edition, first impression, $7.99. That's the original. And Moon, the condition is never read. It is signed by Dan Simmons on the first page. On the title page, like you, we're asking 170. There's the signature. Orphans of the Sky, where's that?
I put it back up there. It's in front of the clothing.
Orphans of the Sky, 15 for Bourbon. You know what, Bourbon? You're awesome. So, of course, I'll do it for you. Bourbon_Vol. Any other offers? Info on the comic slabs? Yeah, you guys, make me an offer. This just sold for $350, April 24th. Same condition. I'm asking $315. Make me an offer. This just a 2.0 just sold in April. This Boy Comics for $350. I'm only asking $525 for a 4.5, or make me an offer. And then this same grade, same page quality, just sold for $350. The Nightmare 12. All right. I'm starting below last sale, $320. Make me an offer.
65. Rosemary.
No, I can't do 65, Tony. Thank you, though. I would do 90. $90. I'll do 90. Why is the book with the swastika on the cover? I don't know, but
No, what? That's what he meant.
oh, what is it? It's the Scarlet Inheritance. It's from the writer that did the Bourne Identity trilogy. It's signed. There's a
200 offer by RFA for a Space Family.
You know what, RFA? How much did he bought a lot, right?
Yeah.
225 RFA. 225. Get it out of here. Somebody take this for 425, and somebody take this for 250. 250, 425, and then RFA has first crack. 225. Let's get him out of here. You don't really want it. Okay, 225, then open to the room. And there's the White Fang, first edition. And I think we're going to call it, you guys. I really appreciate all the support. This was first edition White Fang from 1906. If you're interested, I just put a different dust jacket on it because the first edition dust jacket is impossible. I don't even think it was shipped with every first edition that was out there. Yeah, I wish you looked better too, RFA, but you need more money for it. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Really appreciate all the support. Who was it that made the offer on Rosemary's Baby? Get to 80, all right? $80.
22 mil.
Tony 2 mil, $80. We'll close it out with that if you still want it. And yeah, you guys clean this out. We will process some more books, and we will return. We'll return with some more stuff. You can't really, again, I'm just working through a collection. Like, you guys are going to find, when you're trying to find first edition books, it's impossible. Like, they're very hard to come by. It's just a collection that had a ton of first editions in it. All right, Tony 2 mil, you're going to DM me. No problem. All right, let me really appreciate everybody. Thanks so much for all the support. Thank you so much for all the claims. You're going to DM elite_collectibles11. We're going to start reaching out to you. Give us about a day or two as we collect everything. Really appreciate it. And again, special thank you for supporting this. I'm not aware of another live sale with rare books like this. So it's something that it seemed like you guys enjoyed. So we'll work on the next one. Really appreciate the support. Be sure you're following elite_collectibles11 so we can reach you. You guys take care.